What's up everybody and welcome back to Yakuza Like a Dragon. My name is Wolfie and I'm very sleepy, so excuse the low energy today. But last time we left off, we had just finished saving Zhao from everybody, basically. Oh, that guy over there got lost for a second. So Zhao split. Now we're gonna go find the chairman of the Seiryu clan and have a word with him and see if he can tell us about that mysterious blank bill with the blood on it and how he knew about that, because he did say he was going to talk to us about it. But now that we've helped save most of the members of the wall, which is now crumbling, we could call in a favor now and ask some questions, ask some hard questions to him. He owes us now an explanation. Now that we've gone and saved everybody and punched out a tiger last time, so that was crazy. What chapter? This is chapter 10. Justice tempered by mystery. All right, let's hit the road, chat. Our party is... Oh, wait, let me swap out Namba real quick. Nothing wrong with Namba, but I kind of grew a little too attached to my boy here. Adachi or... Let's go with Sai. I kind of want her to get the... Oh, wait, we can't use her yet. I remember we can't use her because she has that new job with the cool weapon, the Nagitama, but we don't have a cool Nagitama for her to use yet, so we'll have to switch her out for Adachi for now. Yeah. I recommend getting Ichiban's hero job to rank 16. He learns a really good... Let's go to the job center and get that done then, while I still have it on the memory then. I've been recommended by chat to go and change this job to hero to get it to 16. I'm going to do that right now before I lose the opportunity to. Hang on, drastic thoughts.
What the hell is this place? They serving up dinosaur burgers or something?
Yeah, remember this, chat?
Dumbass. It probably means you'll feel as strong as a dinosaur if you eat it.
Look at that.
Both wrong. They mean it's so good, you'll want to hunt down a dinosaur when you're done.
I think they're all wrong.
Hunt down a dinosaur. That's a hell of an imagination.
What do you think, Jungi-han?
It looks as though the dinosaur is impressed with the size of the hamburger. That's my take, anyway.
Ah, that's a new one.
True. If I saw a hamburger that big, I'd be shocked too.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with that.
Huh? What were we talking about?
Yeah, wow. Oh, we gotta max out Namba real quick. I love the little party thoughts. So Jing-han is gonna be like our straight man. Like, he's just super serious. He doesn't seem like he has that much of a sense of humor. So like, he's gonna be kind of the guy to kind of level out the party a little bit. We've got a bunch of like crazies in this party, and meanwhile he's just like, you know what? I think it's just what, you know, it looks like what it is. And they're like, okay. I like a good balance for a party. I really do. Chapter 10. We're close to the end. Shoot, man. I feel like we just hit the halfway point, honestly. Well, at least we're now, it feels like we're approaching like the 60%, 70% mark.
Can I help you?
Let's change those jobs. I don't want to be a breaker anymore. I want to be a hero. Let's see. Oh, we're still, chat, we're still not there. We still can't don Kiryu's outfit. Not the Yakuza 0 version. Rishigoda, huh? Daigo, Date, Seijima, okay. Oh, hang on. I don't remember getting this. Hang on, let's put that on. Now he looks like a true hero. There's 15 chapters in total, or 5 more off. Hey, what's up, Bowser Jr.? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to Jurassic Park. That burger looked great, though. If a dinosaur's attacking you, you know it's good. Okay, so Hitman. Let's change him from Hitman. Jungi-han. I can't say names, chat. You will now be Devil Rocker? Oh, we need his bond to be +5 for that. Okay. You will now be Bodyguard's not bad for him, I feel. Let's go Breaker. I want to see him break dance. And we're gonna keep him in his Jungi-han outfit here.
Congratulations.
Yakuza 6 style. Who else? Eri, you're no longer an idol. You get to be a hostess now. Be #1 hostess. Ooh, look at our outfits, chat. We got normal hostess, purple hostess, And really purple hostess. Let's go with really purple hostess.
You're doing great.
I'll level some of these up for them. Namba, you will no longer be homeless. You will be a chef. Yes, a chef. You're not even on our party, but we're gonna... He's green.
Congratulations.
I guess we can put everybody on a party they're not using right now so we can level them up, right? Oh, he could be a Devil Rocker! Ooh, we're putting him on Devil Rocker. What outfit even is this? I like this one.
You're doing great.
Wow. Psycho, you... Whoa, we got Matriarch really high. What's low here? Let's make her a Night Queen. Yeah. Yeah, very kissed. That's what I was thinking. That one. Because it's red. I think that's everybody. Everybody now has a new skill, new party, new job. Let's level them up, chat.
I'm sure you'll do great.
I love the job part. I love the job thing in this game. It kind of gives like each character their own thing. So if you say, for example, I guess some characters are better suited to be like, let's say Namba is better for being healer and stuff like that. But it does at least give you the opportunity to try out try out the characters with different skill sets. Like, you don't necessarily have to play them as like a healer or a mage. You can actually try to play them something different, which I kind of enjoy. Gives you different ways to approach the characters. Before we hit that, let's hit the weapon shop. See if we can get new weapons for our now juiced up characters. Could be some fudge peanut butter ice cream. Wait. Fudge peanut butter ice cream like a Reese's ice cream? That sounds delicious. Hang on. Hello, nurse. Reminds that you can equip your party members with items that increase the job experience they receive. Oh. Okay. Oops. Let's craft. Make me the strongest weapon, please. Ooh, okay. We got crack bat. Nail bat? Let's go with this one, chat. No, this one is a scorpion. Not yet. We need those scorpions for something later. Like, there's a weapon. I guarantee you later we're going to need a weapon that has better. That requires a scorpion. I'm calling it. So I'm not even going to spend it yet. Not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get the Thundercrack bat. Ooh, wait. Flaming lumber. Boost fire attacks. Let's get the electric attack. Sugar. Oh, honey. Can I get some upgrades on these, please? Thank you. Upgrade this one. Tungsten. Oh, that's expensive. Never mind. Look, chat, we can't afford to spend all our money just yet. It's way too early.
Looking good.
There's a weapon that requires a cockroach. Okay, chat, let me ask you, how do you make a weapon with bugs? Like, how? How does that work? Okay, we need sturdy iron for the rest of the upgrades. Okay, that'll do. Thank you. We'll be back later. Now let's equip. Once everybody's well equipped, we can begin our journey yet again. Jingy Han, you get the... Okay, you're already good. He used an axe. But I think it's like an axe in the sense of like a guitar axe. A guitar axe. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Sorry, excuse me. Roaches in a jar, throw them to win. Roaches suck, especially the tiny ones. Oh, those tiny ones are bastards. Let's hit a side story before we hit the main story, right? Maybe we can oh, nope, not you guys. Maybe we can increase our job rank before we hit the next spot. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Isn't that a great idea I'm having right now, chat? There's a side quest right there next to it. Let's hit that. Do y'all remember that bubble side story that we had last time? The dude with the bubbles? What did we get from that again? Did we get that guy's like a pound mate or something like that? I want to say we did, but I don't remember. Nathan said if cockroaches can withstand a nuclear blast, somehow maybe it can make sense somehow. Roaches, yeah. Roaches are somehow the, like, I don't know, the most durable of insects. Like, they don't die. It's impossible to kill them. Leave me alone. You don't want none of this. Damn it! They wanted some, chat. Ozzy just said I want to visit a Sega arcade again. Me too. Damn. Junigan has moved. I can't even say the name right. Get knocked out.
I'm up.
Eyes on me.
Ooh! Oh my god, the animation on the rocker. I forgot I had him equipped as a rocker. Dead. We perfect guard those. You guys are too weak. Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Too easy, I'm afraid.
I'm just trying to grind a little bit to get this. Is there anything you can sell us that'll make us stronger, lady? Or are you the weak shop now? I think she's the weak shop. Oh! We can get the night stuff for her now. We can afford it, chat. The sadistic whip. Oh, we'll have to get that later, though, because we don't have her equipped with that. 500 is so much. Damn. Nah, let's not. Let's not. Alright, let's see. Let's go meet with the Seryuk. Damn it. These idiots are in the way. There's also a pretty decent weapon store in Chinatown. Gotcha. Okay, remind me of that. I think Bubble Bass gave us an item. Oh, snap. Well, I ran into trouble. Alright. I think if we can get past that side quest over there, or... Get out of here. I think if we actually do, like, all the business, I think we actually will wind up having so much money we won't know what to do with it. Kind of like Yakuza 0 at the end of Yakuza 0, if y'all remember that. Like, you're broke at the beginning, but even then, you're not that broke.
Let's go.
I wouldn't underestimate.
Adachi as a rocker works for me. Miss. Get died. Money woes of the RPG. It's weird how that works.
Excellent.
Nice.
I did it.
Yeah.
Moving up in the world.
Everybody levels up. Okay, let's hit this side story over here. Did we ever resolve what happened with the little girl and the donations? Did we complete that one, chat? Or was that one that was like a multi-parter? Here's a side quest right here. Oh wait, it's him!
Yo, if it isn't Awano.
Oh, Kasuga-san. Nice to see you again.
So
It's the Bubble Boy.
This is the Kasuga-san that helped you.
That's right, the very same. I wanted to say thank you. My grandmother's alive and well and out of the hospital.
We did it all because we helped him get to the store
I
naked.
heard about how far you were willing to go for this silly boy. Sorry for all the trouble.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just glad he was able to see you.
My, I didn't know gentlemen like you still existed. Here's my thanks for taking care
Please
of
tell
my
me the grandma
girls.
enjoys as a pound mate. A mysterious blush.
You sure? Thank you very much. So where are you off to now?
Huh? Oh, well, I'm gonna take my grandma somewhere special to celebrate her recovery. Where would you like to go, Grandma?
Let's see. A hot spring would be lovely.
A
Uh-oh.
hot spring? Yeah, I could go for a bath. Well, we should get going.
Again?
Take care, Kasuga-san.
If we go to
Thank
the
you
hot
very
spa
much.
and this dude is naked,
thing.
stuck
Take
again,
care of your grandma.
we're not
Of course.
helping.
Sheesh. Didn't know bathing could run in the family.
Bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble. We did it. Nice. That was not the side story I was looking for, but hey, a resolve is a resolve. Am I right, chat? Tell her he was naked so she faints. They can't do that to her. She seemed nice. Hang on. There's another side quest right there. Let's hit that. Right there. If it's right here, we gotta do it. Wait, shiny over there. It's right there. It could be anything. It could even... Oh, Tojo Clan Crest. It could even be an unresolved story we haven't done yet. Sorry. Nope, leave me alone. Okay, slip by, slip by. Into this alleyway? What's over here? Hello? Oh, it's you again. Ahoy there, Kasuga-san. Thank you for the host. After all the belly aching, you came back.
Yeah.
I just came to see how things were. This is the guy that was stuck in the trash, guys. So you find anything today? I'm fishing something up right now. Let's see. Oh? Huh, would you look at that? Shirt's got a nice design, but that's just the tip of the trash bird.
Yo.
Don't get yourself stuck head first like last time. Nathan said, Wolfie, a boat's a boat, but the side quest could be anything. It could even be a boat. Exactly. I love the way you think. I love that reference, too. I got that one. Pshaw. I won't make the same mistake twice. Huh? Huh? Oh, what's Sesame? Oscar the Grouch is the one you're thinking of, Jen. Oh, what is that? Look at that crusty, nasty shirt. Holy shit. Huh? He seems freaked out. The music got creepy. What is it? Oh, it's a bloody shirt.
Whoa.
Oh shit, it's stretched in blood. Oh yeah, this is where they said the Yakuza disposes of bodies, and that's why he keeps getting items from it, because these items belong to the dead people that the Yakuza are getting rid of. Oh, it's still sweat and sticky, and it's full of holes. Yeah, you got your handprints all over it, dude. Hey, are you shitting me right now? Shouldn't we report this to the police? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? I don't even have a phone.
Hold on!
Yeah, you might want to report that to the police. So you got your handprints on it. Just be like, I was digging in the trash. I found this here. My handprints are on it. It was... Oh, shit. They came back to the scene of the crime. Stupid. You had to go and make more work. Yakuza use their fucking heads, don't just mark a guy and toss their fucking clothes in the dump. Sorry about that, Aniki. I figured I could get away with chucking some random shirt. You figured? What if this leads right back to you, you idiot? I know, I'm a dumbass. A real piece of shit. Really? Whatever. You threw it out around here? Go find it, quick. Here we go, chat. Okay, should be right on that pile of... The fuck? Here we go. They're just sitting there looking at it.
Ooh.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? We've been discovered, chat. Huh? I was just... shit. For fuck's sake, of all the shit in the heap, you just had to find that. Did I do something wrong? Put it to you this way. Your garbage digging ass just turned up incriminating evidence, so I can't let you walk out alive. Chalk it up to a stroke of bad luck. But hey, no hard feelings. My condolences and all that shit. So, you killed whoever was wearing the shirt? And this is all that's left? Heh, I could tell you that. But what good's it gonna do to tell you what good's it gonna do to tell a dead man? It'd be wasting my breath.
Damn.
Great, now I gotta fight this guy. Well, don't go digging in garbage, chat. You never know what you might wind up finding. You might not like it.
Let's go! Oh, yeah.
Hey, sir, are you weak to gun, though?
Prepare yourself.
That wasn't very breaker of me, but it felt good. Have a sparkling cannon to the face. Shake it up. Max out. And then I'm gonna mega swing. Is the Oscar about to die? Not on my watch. And then I'm gonna hit him with
I got this.
Dissonant Disturbance. Damage on enemies while playing wild riffs on the guitar. Or Frost Bazooka. Damage enemy with an ice bazooka used for live performances. What? This rocker skill rules. Let's give it the Dissonance Disturbance.
Going in.
Ooh, that's cool. Ow. That's rad. Get out of here. There we go, chat. The only thing that could be embarrassing was like, with the tongue hanging out as he did that.
Look at me go.
I like heavy rocker Adachi. This works for me.
Hell yeah.
Nathan said a pile of the fuck sounds like a chronic liar keeps on piling on BS.
Oh!
Oh!
So awful. And run afoul of the Yakuza.
Wow. These guys tried to murder us, and now they're sticking in the trash, and they're gonna play this music?
Cuts to money and success, are there? I always hated the idea of money ruling the world. So I chose to walk the path of the dumpster diver. But maybe it's time I suck it up and get an actual job, huh?
That'd be a good idea.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, I would have been killed were it not for you. So here, I hope you get some use out of this.
Intimidation manual.
Anyway, I'm off to find some work. Maybe a shower and some better clothes while I'm at it.
Alright.
Good. Try and take care of the ladder stuff first.
You know, or maybe I ought to work a garbage truck.
That'd be a good idea.
One shiny bundle of joy
Oh,
after another.
no, you got the wrong
Stay
idea.
healthy, Kasuga-san.
Sheesh.
Those legs sticking out the
One man's
back.
trash is another man's treasure.
Wow. Oh! He's now a member of my holding company. Great. Chat. All's well that ends well, right? Frost Bazooka, is that like a can that shoots shaved ice? I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? He better skip town to remember his face and his stench. True. I'm sorry. True that. That line right there, it kills me every time. Even now. Still hurts to say that line. Oh wait, is that a Kappa right there? That's totally a Kappa. Take a picture, it'll last longer. No, that's just a lady statue. I thought it was Kappa, but it's not.
Whoa, that takes me back.
Huh? A photo studio?
I had a family picture taken here when I was little. Both Nanoha and I were so nervous, we did not look cute at all. And the photo still got displayed in the showroom.
Guess you two were cute even back in the day.
Well,
Shit.
I won't deny that. Oh.
Oh shit, I'm surrounded on both sides. They ruined the conversation we were having. Just for that, you're gonna get the electric bazooka or ice bazooka, whatever that thing is.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Guys interrupted our heart to heart right now.
I got this.
Feeling better already.
Damn, that down attack. You see how he's like, bah. What's the frost bazooka?
Let's go.
Oh, wow. Okay. I hate when they interrupt conversations.
Don't get cocky.
Excellent.
Oh, I learned collapse and chair. And Chainsaw Asylum for this skill, for this job. What? Chainsaw, okay, this. What do you learn? Ashtray crush. I like this already, Chad. Oh, I thought that said the kinky rabbit. It's the pinky rabbit. He said, that line from Sonic Forces felt like such a Hello Kids. Yeah. Just the whole, yeah, I don't know. That line just, it didn't hit the ear right. True that. Like, yeah.
Practice.
Alright, murder. It's murder time. I can't wait till he learns windmill. I get to clear out all these guys in one hit.
You're in.
Have a card shot.
Nice to meet you.
Dead. This is a great battle theme, by the way. Miss. Get kicked.
Too easy, I'm afraid.
Since when does Twitch have closed? Oh, by the way, I should mention that. That closed caption thing you see there, Ruckus, on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, is a added mod I added to the channel. You know, for people who don't have volume on or maybe have a hard time understanding what I'm saying sometimes. I hear it's pretty accurate. With that being said, let's make a save before we go in this building. Something tells me it's not going to be that easy. Alright. Let's begin. I'm going to pause the alerts in case this is a story section. Here we go. See if he talks about this bill with us finally.
You may enter.
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk.
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come.
Yes. I want answers, old man. You owe us.
You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
True that.
Does
See,
that
I did it
mean
again.
the Seiryu
Shit.
clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back.
Damn, the Omi.
It's hard to blame them. They just found out the Jincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi alliance.
Yeah, y'all like the last holdout.
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going.
Yeah,
He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
capitalize on this situation.
really?
Yep.
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
Right.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Oh shit, he's making big plays right now, chat. Oh shit. Prime Minister's residence.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane.
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats, minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
This guy has a huge
I'll
glow
send
up
Bleach
from
Japan
wheelchair to
districts
this.
where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes.
This is it.
That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me.
Damn.
That is, if you think you can find one.
That won't wind up
Anyone in
dead.
particular come to mind?
Yeah, he's got him in the corner now. Damn, he's making big plays for realsies, and he's going in.
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man.
Man, fuck Mabuchi. I hate that guy.
It had to
Good-
be
good theme, though.
Masato
Good theme, though.
Harakawa.
Now the young master has the whole town in the palm of his hand. Blood is being spilled, all because an outsider... Oh. How could the Arakawa-san I once knew be a part of that?
Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. It was pure coincidence that you were
Yes. What's... Okay, so how did that wind up on us?
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Here he comes, chat.
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who?
Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
So he...
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
Yeah.
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower?
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's.
Okay.
He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
There's a callback, chat.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation.
Every time someone says they're getting duck in this game, things go terribly awry. I'm scared now. If something happens to the chairman, I'm gonna be like, I told you so. That Peking duck is a curse in this game. He shot Ichiban and then gave them... Yeah. See, he was betting a lot that Ichiban would survive that gunshot. Ichiban could have died from that gunshot, from the sound of things. Get a little party. There we go. I realized I was inside my own apartment here. Oh, this is inside the bar. Club Survive. That's really convenient. That's actually where we need to be. So I can max out the friendship.
Listen.
You get to talk, Ichiban? After hearing what you said about Chairman Hoshino earlier, there's something I'm curious about. Huh? Lay it on me then, I guess. Well, remember how he said it wasn't a chance... He said it wasn't chance that you came to Injincho?
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Well, while you were bleeding out from a gunshot wound, I was working my ass off to find the tools to treat you. I doubt you remember. Now, you know my gratitude is deeper than the oceans for that. Well, I think the part you'll want to know is the one who told me to treat you was none other than the chief. Huh? I mean, it was the middle of the night. I was asleep, of course. The chief and a few guys came to me in a panic and asked me to fix you up. But now that I think about it, why would they care? What's that supposed to mean? You don't need a motive to save a dying man, do you? If you were one of us, sure, I would have done it, no questions asked. But getting involved with a shot Yakuza, that's asking for trouble. If they really wanted to save you, why didn't they drop you off at a hospital? Or call an ambulance? But the chief wanted to keep it in the house. So this is Arakawa's plan then. Right. So I think the chief must have had a reason he wanted to save you. A reason we still don't know. I guess he might. I think it relates to what the chairman Hoshino was saying about you being here isn't just chance.
Yo.
You think there's more to the chief than we know? Well, every hobo has a secret or two he's hiding.
Hey.
If you've got time before your Peking duck date, maybe talk with the chief would be a good idea. Aha! Chat, I think we just got a clue. Let's talk to the chief. Wait, was I supposed to talk to Namba like that? That was just rare coincidence. I just happened to talk to him. Hey, what's up, Fawful? Now I'm gonna go back in there and max this friendship out. There we go. What's up, Namba? Yeah, we got a clue. Put it in your notebook, chat. Gotta go talk to the chief of the hobo place. All right, Namba, what's up?
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry for lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right?
Right.
That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good skill.
Then what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever
All right,
told
chat,
this
here's the
to.
backstory.
I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
What's up, lazy boy?
I'm all ears.
So this is the story of Namba. Sit down, chat, and let's listen.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it. It's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere.
That's not
By
great.
the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her.
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker. And I was just a middle-aged loser.
Okay. That's a little harsh on yourself there. Choice. X. Don't worry, you're younger than you look. A. Age is only a number. And B. You can still be a player. I feel like I'm dying here. I'm gonna go with, realistically, A. I feel age is only a number. Choose B. Hey, Peter, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Let's... B? Alright. You could still be a player.
You ever seen those old dudes walking around with
That's
young
true.
candy?
It's
Gotta be
true.
like those guys.
Well, those guys also have cash to spare.
Old people can
Not
get it too.
always. If you could clean up a little and stay on top of the trends, I bet you'd be covered in ladies instead of pigeon shit.
Wow. Can't believe you'd say that to my face. But you're probably right.
Yeah, anyway, back to Mizue-chan. What happened?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whenever I saw her working,
Style
I
went
could
up.
feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
That's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual. So I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open. And Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
What?
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists
Oh,
have access to the
no.
storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According
Chat,
to the
we had a
rumors,
thief on our hands.
someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not the slightest. She was only doing it for her family.
It's still wrong, though.
I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law. But she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
What do you feel, chat? Right thing,
Now you're
wrong
on the same
thing?
page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word.
You were complacent in the crime.
Who deserved a free pass? It was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
Right.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba? Are you telling me you...
Yeah.
It's
I
wrong.
went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
So he wasn't actually responsible for all that.
Yep. No, and I got fired too.
Yep. Of course you got fired for that, yeah.
You went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
Wow.
Of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question.
Not even a thank you call or nothing.
I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
Yeah.
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here.
You're drunk.
Care to bring me up to speed?
She's drunk.
Oh, Sachan. Wait, are you drunk?
Eh.
I think you're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
This girl always,
He was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was, thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
That's one way to get her off.
Thanks for covering.
Not like that, though. Damn.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayoko know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh. Friendship. Bond. Oh. Hold on. Thank you for the 75. And thank you for the 5 earlier, Peter. Deception. This whole thing right here. He became the fall guy, for literal. I guess I unpaused the alerts. Okay. Friendship's maxed out. Let's get out of here. I wouldn't trust Kat. Yeah, not especially not while she's drunk. Hell no. What's your sign?
Hey, Eri-chan. When's your birthday?
Hmm? Oh, it's April 7th.
Oh yeah? And what's your favorite food? Hey, he's not flirting with her, is he?
Cute girls are kind of his downfall, and Eri-chan definitely fits the bill.
All right, I got it. Eri-chan, you're a Black Panther.
Hey!
Huh? A Black Panther?
The Black Panther.
Fortune-telling trick that gives you an animal based on your birthday and interests. I'm a Chihuahua myself.
Huh?
Ooh, and hey, you and I are a good match.
Chihuahua and Black
Shit,
Panther?
Is he really using the oldest trick in the book?
Right? Fortune-telling flirting is really dating him.
Old man.
Actually, I prefer pandas.
Oh, Jin, this is your time. It's your time, Jin.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's not really what I'm getting at.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ah.
Wow, talk about striking out. And a chihuahua? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's killing me.
Itachi's an idiot. Yeah, I was gonna say, you should have picked something better for yourself there. That Chihuahua. That's great. Okay, let's hit that sub-story on that side. And then we'll hit main story. I know, that was very convenient with the hat. I was been wearing the Black Panther hat all this time in the hope. Well, I just ran right into hell. In the hopes that one day a character would mention Black Panther on stream, and it came down to it in a few seconds, chat. We did it. Yeah, she hates Chihuahuas. That's great. Dan's got the right idea. Wakanda forever. I know about looking both ways. Don't you worry about that. I won't get hit. I totally won't get hit. I'm not kidding. I know that there's a Yakuza game spinoff called the Black Panther series. They're pretty sick. The fights in those are different than any other game because it's like super close, and it's like the not quite UFC games, but it's like it's different, way different. Never got ported. It just kind of exists on the PSP forever. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, this guy. What's going on with this dude over here? What on earth, chat? Okay. That's not good for your skull, buddy.
Hey, dude, have you lost it?
Wait a minute, is this that dude?
Just leave me alone.
That's that dude. You can't feel any pain.
The guy from the red light district.
Mr. Sadist is a person who likes inflicting pain. Masochist is somebody who likes getting pain. And Mr. Fetish is just, well, that's anything. Definitely masochist.
You're Mr. Masochist, right? So you've heard of me before. Mostly just rumors from a fetish club. Anyway, I'm Kasuga.
He's on Molly. Nah, not even.
I'm Soda Makinohara. But most people simply call me Mr. Masochist.
Uh-huh. So why were you headbutting a tree just
right?
Because I want to feel. I want to hurt.
Oh, right. I heard something like that from the club owner. About how you can't feel pain anymore?
That would be correct. As a true glutton for punishment, I've spent many a night getting beaten half to death. By beautiful women in leather, might I add. But that's beside the point. As the months turned into years, my senses began to dull. Eventually, I felt nothing. Happiness is fleeting.
That's like anything. You get desensitized to anything you can do too much of.
Conversation and all, but I can't relate to that. Like, at all.
Here's who I really am.
Oh my god. Is this a boss fight? No tattoo though.
A man
Dude, you're
with a
ripped.
body unyielding, lusting for pain, yet never receiving.
You are...
At least I built up muscle. They'd leave me twisted like a pretzel overnight sometimes. Alas, I suppose this is no laughing matter.
You're telling me.
Which brings us to the tree. I thought it would hurt if I smashed it with my head.
And did it?
No. I felt stronger pain from a mosquito's embrace.
You're nuts, dude.
Sounds
You need to
like
go to the
you're
hospital.
man.
Your nerves are
I
messed
don't know what
up.
to say. Much as I like to help, I should probably get going.
Wait! Why don't you just hear me out? I noticed that you have a pretty solid physique, though it pales in comparison to mine.
True.
Okay.
Preference for whip ladies aside, I wish to test my endurance out on you. Beggars can't be choosers, as they
Whoa.
say. So let me ask you, Kasuga-san. Will you strike me with everything you have?
You want me to hit you?
Yes. If it hurts, there's still hope. Use whatever tools you have at your disposal.
Okay.
Gang up on me if you have to.
And he's actually serious. Is it really okay to start wailing on him, though? Alright. He asked for it, chat.
You asked for it. And trust me, we ain't no mosquitoes.
All right. Then come at me!
Different than Mr. Libido from Yakuza 0.
Well,
What is this? Alright, hit him. Oh, he kicked the plane over. Get him.
Don't move.
What? Okay. Senbei chop. Alright, I see where this is going. Chainsaw Asylum, let's try it out.
let's go!
Okay. Bat Buster? Wow. He truly is invincible. How do I beat this guy? You can't survive gunshots. I don't care how strong you are.
A gift for you.
Get alive!
You're in.
You're in it now!
What the hell do I do? What do I do, Chad?
Don't get cocky.
What a crazy Sujimon. What am I supposed to do with this? Here, have some alcohol?
Take your best shot.
I got nothing now.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Crescent Slash?
Bring it on.
I got nothing. Stack slap? The way he moves too. He's immune to cash, chat. Nah, this is it.
You sure you can beat me?
Frost Bazooka? The way he moves, I can't get over the way this dude is moving. Are we supposed to run from this dude? What do we do? I can't damage this man.
You're in it now.
You're in for it now.
Card shot.
Nice to meet you.
Watch out.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Classic chair, it's unblockable. How, mate? It's worth 1,000 just to see what happens. Nancy, I call upon you. See the animation play out. See him get hurt and then be like, nah, by the way, I resisted that. I want to see. When all else fails, call Nancy. Nancy's like, I'll make him feel something. Resistant, yep, okay. We got, everybody just wail on this guy. There's nothing we can do.
Alright. That's enough.
Well, we got a Sujidex we got a Sujidex entry. Great. 0 everything. No one left that fight satisfied, especially not me. Any luck? I'm afraid not. Despite being beaten to a pulp, I couldn't feel a thing.
For real?
Damn. To think I'll never feel true pain again. That by itself almost hurts. 5 bond. I guess we did get 5 bond. Come on, Mr. Masochist, was it? I no longer deserve that name. Please, just leave me be. Aww. There's nothing more pathetic than a man naked in his tighty-whitey sitting on a swing. I bet Kiryu could... Oh, well, Kiryu would actually murder the man. Like, just cracking his knuckles to prepare for the fight would destroy this man. Well, nothing more I can do for him. Hope he finds something. Damn. That's depressing. There are 3 people that can make this man feel something. Majima, Seijima, and Kiryu. There's Sujimon over there. Well, let's give it a shot, chat, and see what happens. What's up? Turncoat Titillator. You're going down. There's 3 of them. Get them. Did we ever fight these ones? I think we tried fighting these before, but we were too weak.
Let's go.
Get out the way. Woo!
Moving up in the world.
His chefness is going up. Alright, that's 1 dead Sujimon. Oh, he's still there. Can't do anything to help him, chat. Let's go to the story. Where'd that random chair come from? Yeah, what, you're talking about that couch that was just here? Like right there? I don't know. I saw that earlier and I thought that was just part of the thing. Don't worry about that, chat. We should hit the business minigame after this. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Guy's always trying to start shit. That's how they get bopped every time. Look, there's a sub-story right on the way. Perfect. Why are there so many people stripping down to the underwear in this one spot? That's how you know they're serious. Perfect. Wait, was there more? No, I'm good. Let's equip all... Give me all your food. Just in case we need it. We never know. I have a feeling we might be going into something crazy coming up here soon, so let me be prepared. You know, like Scar said in the Lion King song. There we go. No, thank you, sir. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Wait, there's a little party bond. Let's see.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Let's stop by a convenience store or something.
Ooh, I could go for some chips right about now.
I too enjoy potato chips every so often.
Yeah, I love the seaweed and salt flavor.
Nah, a refined mango's just lightly salted, nothing more.
You do yourself a disservice. The best flavor is consommé.
Looks like we're split. What's your favorite flavor, Adachi-san?
Actually, my stomach can't really handle chips these days, so as long as it's not too many, I'll take pretty much anything. I mean, I used to be able to down a whole bag like it was nothing.
Sucks.
Why don't we each just get our favorite?
Indeed. We should enjoy them while we still can.
Hey, don't get all mopey on me. I can still eat them.
Just don't overdo it. I'll make you some steamed potatoes sometime.
Ha! Everybody hates Adachi. Namba's a man of culture. See, Scar got eaten by hyenas. Well, you see, Jin, the reason that happened was because he wasn't prepared. If he had been prepared, he wouldn't have gotten eaten by the... Oh, hey, it's the other part of the story with this guy in love. Let's hit that save before we do that. We're already here. Oh! He's doing the money dance, chat! Kazuka-san, I was waiting for you. Look at this. Now I can buy some clothes. Look at that, chat. That's the same dance I do every other Friday when I get my paycheck. I'm like... Except it's digital, so I just do like this. Because I don't actually have a check to hold. Great job, but this probably won't get you more than like a shoe. Singular. No way! How much do you think I'll need? Well, if you go with something on the cheap, you might be able to scrape by.
Oh.
That low-end shit ain't exactly gonna win you any points. Oh, Terracato-san. Wait, how did you know? As if it was a big secret? It's plain as the nose in your face. Anyway, never mind that. I came to give you this. Money! Huh? It's for me and the other boys. Watching you go out there and earn like that, it was hard not to root for you. Terracato-san. Good luck out there. Yes, thank you. Aww. Right on. Let's go get you some new threads. Okay. Everybody's saying their favorite chip flavors. Cheddar and sour cream, Ruckus said. Salt and vinegar, lime flavor for Nathan. My favorite chip, I like plain. Regular old Ruffles, or just Lay's. Lay's are better than Ruffles. I like the crispy of the... Ooh! Hey, he cleans up nice. Look at him. What do you think? Hey, not bad. You're like a whole new man. I'm so relieved. I should show Shirakawa-san. This is the sub-story of him being a former garden teacher or something like that, and she wants to get into plants. Let's see how this works, chat. Just so happens it's a soup kitchen day. Perfect timing. Let's go. Shirakawa-san. Oh, Kuroi-san? I don't know how to say that name. Wow, look at you. You look amazing. So far, so good, chat. Oh, thank you. That'd be me in the background going like this. With a reaction like that, I'd say we didn't do half bad. I hope this changed how others see him a bit. Keep at it, Kuroi. That has to be the longest sub-story ever in history. We've been doing that since the beginning of the game. And it's still going. Hang on. Oh, Kazuka-san, thank you so much for last time. No worries. Looks like you two really hit it off. Happy for you. Yes. On that note, I had something I wanted to discuss with you, Kazuka-san. I know it might be a bit early, but I was thinking of asking Shira-san out on a date. Know any good places for a date? Having no experience, I'm not really sure where to take her. Might be too early to say, but he's acting a hell of a lot more positive than he used to. So that's good at least. A first date, huh? Okay. Oh, wow. The hotel, chat. Look at me real quick. Hang on. Hang on. Look at me. No. Okay, no. The house. The theater. Obviously. The right. I want to see what chat says. Hang on. What do y'all say? I know what I'm picking, but... What, I was going to say what house? Exactly. Obviously the answer is the theater. Nathan said I know a place that sells ghost pepper flavored potato chips. I tried that. I don't like hot stuff really, but I tried that just to say I've tried it and to see what the flavor tastes like. You know, see what that heat tastes like. Theaters, The hotel is something, that's passion right there.
Yeah.
Style up. Take us to the movies. You guys can talk about it afterwards. See what you both thought. Movies are a great place for dates. Not that I would know. I see. Yeah, that'll definitely keep the conversation going. Thank you, Kazuga-san. Oh yeah, and since it's a date, you guys should see one of those romantic flicks. Romantic? Okay, I understand. I'll go and ask her out right away. This had better... Oh my god, what happened to her face? Shirakawa-san. Oh, your face. Are you alright? Oh, Kuroi-san, I'm fine. I just, bumped into Are we about to do a story beat here that... Okay. Are they going where I think they're going, chat? Maybe? Let's find out. Bumped into something, huh? Pork soup coming right up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, wait, no, yeah, thank you. But actually, I have something I want to ask you. Oh? What is it? Would you like to go to the movies with me? What? Is that a no? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just surprised. It's definitely not a no. You've changed, Kuroi-san. You're totally different from when I first met you. You think so?
Hi.
Yes. I could learn a thing or two from you. I'll be looking forward to the movie. Oh, this thing has layers, chat. There are layers to this. We're gonna follow this sub-story a little longer. Damn, that went well. I'm guessing we have to go to the theater for the next part of this one, huh? Shirakawa said yes. We're meeting at the Seagull Cinema around noon. Right. I was thinking of getting her a gift for our date, but I wanted to ask for your advice again.
No.
Nah, you don't need me anymore, man. Huh? You know her better than I do at this point. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Just keep doing what you're doing. Oh. I guess I do know her a little better now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is like an onion. It's got multiple layers we gotta peel out. They're meeting at Seagull Cinema. Let's go to Seagull Cinema. Where is it? Is it right next to me? Is that it right there? That's the arcade. We're gonna follow this one through. I have to know. Plus, this one has been going on long enough. We gotta finish this one. Where is it at? Can Quest. The gambling hall. Where is the theater? Did I pass it? I'm not seeing the theater marked on the map. It's that restaurant row, but you can't continue the quest until nighttime. Damn it! But they said they were meeting at noon. All right, noon's not night. All right, we're done with that one for now. Then we'll get back to that once it's nighttime again, chat. Wait, read Chris. Why did that music sound like Planet Wisp? That's the victory theme from Yakuza 0. That's the theme of good job. Where are we? There's a sub-story right there. We can't get away from these things. You'll see why when we get there. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. I trust the chat. In chat, I believe. Alright, well. Let's get it. Oh, these guys are a little stronger. Good.
Let's go. You sure you can beat me?
Rolling Thrash. Wrecked. Ate a size 13 to the face. Actually, it's probably not a size 13. I'm a size 13. 14 depending on where I shop. Ow. Ow, watch out for these Tony Hawk Juniors. Oh my god. Mega swing. Dancers and skaters. It truly is a mixed paradise here. Just like, you never know who you might run into. Trickmaster. How about you have Dissonance Disturbance? Oh, he's resistant to that. He's a natural rocker. He's played too much Tony Hawk. Damn, from the side, smacked of a purse. This is said, oh great 90s kids. That's exactly what they were. Nathan said, of course, dates are romantic at night. I'll take it. Aw.
Look at me go.
Oh, the way they said it was like a noon thing, so I was like, of course we can just do it right now. Okay. There's that sub story. Let's hit that before we talk to the chief. What's going on here? Fawful said, Wolfie knows the pain of shopping for size 13 shoes in stores. Yeah, dude, it's... That's why I mourned when Payless Shoes went out of business. Or I guess they might still be in business, but like... Payless is one of the few like specialty shoe stores that did size 14s that were like easily available. Like, sucks not being able to find shoes your size.
Huh?
Hmm? Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm Kazga. Pretty sure this handkerchief belongs to that kid you were talking to earlier. My name's Janai. Yeah, I'll be sure to give it to him next time he comes around. I don't remember the sub-story. It's been a while. Shota-kun's a good kid. I saw him around the river fairly often, so I tried talking to him, and to my surprise, he was willing to stick around. Oh boy, here we go. Before long, Shota-kun would start telling me about what happened at school, and I'd tell him stories about the good old days.
Wow.
That right. That why you wanted to get him a present? Oh, I remember now. The long and short of it, anyway. To tell the truth, I have a son about I keep wanting to say Shoto. Shota-kun's age when I look at him. I can't help but see my son. I wasn't able to do anything remotely parent-like at the time for my boy. And it's not exactly atonement, but I figured I could try and do something for Shota. Right. That's not a bad thing, want to do something like that. Just don't go overboard if you do, yeah? Ah. Yeah. This guy was giving a gift to a kid. Yeah, I wear size 13s. Sometimes 14s. It really depends. I have to try them. Literally can't shop online for them. I gotta try them like in the store. Because sometimes 13s aren't enough. Sometimes I need a size 14, if you know what I mean. There's no, like, the general shoe size shifts, and it's annoying. Worst thing to get is a small pair of shoes that, like, crush your feet, because it hurts. Alright, let's grab some of this.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Hmm?
100 yen in the bank.
Hmm?
10 yen. That's the most we've ever gotten. Let's talk to the chief. Where's he at? Oh, he's not here. He's over there. What are you doing over here, chief?
Chief.
Hmm?
My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban or dump him at a hospital.
He's got to say
If you
Arakawa
don't
asked
mind
me
telling
personally,
us,
didn't
I'm
it?
sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
The vending machines that
What?
give big money, really? Okay.
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What?
Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it.
Yep.
They're called Arakawa.
Okay.
Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time.
Okay.
It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten.
Damn.
No matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
Yeah, what's that?
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
Nurse them back to hell?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
That's
In the
a strange
criminal
rule.
underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them.
Me, basically.
They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
Yeah, which guy actually
I
did the
mean,
drop?
Probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
So Arakawa-san knew these guys would save my life. So Arakawa kept us alive. When he shot me in Kamurocho, was he planning to send me here all along?
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die.
If he's killed as many people as he's...
You, Ichi.
Oh.
Huh? What the? After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
All part of Arakawa's
Dash
plan.
hopes or anything. When you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You're only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me.
He had to make it look as real as possible.
That meeting were watching him.
Yep.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
Huh. This is about the duck, isn't it? I guess he never really planned to kill us. Interesting. Ichiban, it's about time to go to Heian Tower. You've got lunch plans with Chairman Hoshino, right? Alright, chat. So, Arakawa planned this whole thing. 4D chess right there, but the thing is, it's like, he's putting a lot of faith in Ichiban's ability to figure out what needed to be done. Also, the fact that that bullet did not kill him, because they said that bullet was inches from his heart. I look both ways for crossing the street, chat. Don't worry, I got it. Oh, there's a side story right there. Let's hit that while on the way over. I wonder what it'll be this time. Wait, what is this? What building is this? So, what is this? Mahjong? Gross. I'm not doing Mahjong. Whoa! It burns! Whoa. The hell happened to him? This isn't selling at all. Oh, how about you, young man? Want to buy some kimchi? I just whipped up a fresh new batch. Well, it isn't fresh, strictly speaking, but don't go calling it old and rotten now. Here's that kimchi again, chat. I won't, but why are you selling kimchi out here? Why? To earn a living, of course. It's nice to be out in the city talking to the locals. Makes for good advertising. Last warning, after you meet up with Hoshino, tougher enemies will start spawning all over the map. So don't go picking a fight for... Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Crystal. I guess. So how about it? Want to try a little sample? That guy ran kicking and screaming out of here from that thing. Oh, can I? Since I'm here, I might as well. Chat, what does kimchi taste like? What does it taste like? Real quick, can I ask that? Like, real talk, my sister has made kimchi once. I looked at it and I said, maybe another time. I've never had kimchi before in my life. What does it taste like? Because y'all remember y'all told me it's basically rotten vegetables. This quest is awesome. Everybody's saying this quest is something else. So what is... Okay, what am I expecting here? Greets in my brain. You took a nap on the desk? Green, go to sleep. Never had kimchi until this side quest. Never heard of kimchi. It's kind of pickle-ish. I like pickles. Is it supposed to be spicy? Okay, it's kind of picklish and a bit spicy. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Looks good. Just having it in front of me makes my mouth water. I bet kimchi's really good for you too, right? I'd imagine that thing has to have some sort of crazy health benefits for eating. Alright, here goes nothing. Ooh, that sounded crunchy. Just the right amount of crunch, and it's got a nice kick. Wait. This is... more than a kick. Holy. Oh my. It burns! There goes Ichiban. Ugh. Well, do you like it?
You bastard!
Did I like it? What is it? What's in that stuff? It was like chewing hot glass. This reminds me of a funny... Did I ever tell y'all about the death soup my sister made once? So, everybody in the house was sick. My sister gets it in her big brain. You know what? Nothing kills the common cold, and nothing clears the common cold quite like spicy food to kind of clear out the sinuses and all that stuff, right? So what she does is she gets like all the spiciest ingredients she can add. It was a boil. It was like crawfish when we were down in Louisiana. She made like this crawfish boil. She got all the ingredients in there, the corn, everything you could put in there. Did I tell y'all this before? Yeah. She went ham on this, like, so much with the spice that, like, the air was spicy and it burned our lungs to breathe. So, yeah, not great. This is what the story reminds me of. Like, everybody's, like, face was on fire. Where everybody was just, like, crying, drooling. It was terrible. Whew, okay, I'm cooling down. Fumigate the house pretty much. Huh. You know, now that the spice wore off, I can actually taste the rest of it. And it's good. No, it's damn good. It's got this sour sort of pepperiness to it. Maybe all that spice unlocked a hidden flavor. And even though the spice really kicked my ass, I kind of want more.
Yo.
You gotta tell me, Gramps. What's in this kimchi? It seems you've learned to appreciate the finer subtleties of kimchi. Kudos to you. To make this concoction of mine, I use a secret pepper. Gives it a subtle what? unlike any other, not to mention a heck of a bite. What is that word there? Piquance? That pepper is known as the Devil's Claw, by the way. Won't find it in any market, that's for sure. Devil's Claw. No wonder it's hot. Unfortunately, not everyone can bear the intensity. Most people take off running before they can discover its true potential. And that's why the other dude was running around all crazy. Kimchi works wonders on your health, particularly your skin. But I suppose it's a hard sell when people start screaming bloody murder. She flavor bombed the house? Pretty much. Can't be worse than chitterlings? Pecan. Okay. Well, it does pack a punch. Thought I was gonna die for a second. No one's ever said eating kimchi. No one's ever died eating kimchi. It's enjoyed by people of all ages. That being said, it seems like no one around here actually wants my kimchi. It makes me very sad. Yeah, I can imagine. Crazy how one little pepper adds so much heat. Oh yes. And there are peppers out there that add more than spice. Some are even sweeter than cherry tomatoes. I learned this apparently a couple of years ago. The smaller the pepper, like the harder the kick it gives in most instances. All that aside, I firmly believe that cabbage, fermented with Devil's Claw, results in some amazing kimchi. Well, I'm glad at least one person tried it. Doesn't do much to reassure me, but I'll take what I can get. Too bad it nearly melts your mouth before you finally start to enjoy it. But if no one can handle the heat, then my kimchi's going nowhere. A product that won't sell is no good. Anyway, I'm thinking of closing up shop for today. So how about you take the rest of this batch off my hands? Whoa, you sure? Yeah. Eat it all, give it to your friends, do whatever you like. Can I use this as a weapon against people? As for me, I'm gonna shuffle on out of here. Said, you know a pepper is spicy when it has devil in the name. Right. That's a nice gesture, but I can't imagine who would want to eat this. The death kimchi. Miracle kimchi, I got 3 of them. Timon said that word in line. Oh yeah, did he say like pecan with a very pleasant crunch or something like that when he's eating the bugs? I can recite that whole movie from my brain. How much I watched that damn movie when I was a kid. Literally can recite that whole movie back to you, word for word. It's ridiculous. One of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Alright, what do you got for us? Do you have anything we can buy that's gonna be able to help us? Sir. These masks, too expensive. Definitely not worth the price of that mission. What the hell is a chitterling? I feel like I know what that is, but I don't know what it is right now. Brain not working. Need sleep. Bro, my family loves them, but they'll never eat them. Never. Or I'll never eat them. You know what? I'd like to try a ghost pepper. Maybe sometime on like a charity stream. Since I don't really handle spice well. I'll eat like a hot pepper or something like that every time I die in a game or something like that. Maybe a Sonic CD run where every time I hit a Future Sun, I have to eat a ghost pepper. That'd be fun for charity. I'll only do it for charity, though. I am not doing that to myself for no reason. Hang on, let's restaurant it. Now let's bond over food. Delicious food. Pig intestines. Ah. Oh, we got chitlins and stuff like that from the pig. Man, pigs are just, you can eat any part of those guys. It's just great. Let's get some of the Listerine mouthwash. That. One of everything, please. No, wait, just give me everything.
Who's hungry?
Me.
Gotta say, I'm really digging this pork belly right now.
Pork butts and taters. If y'all got that reference, you're old, like me.
I'm glad to hear you say that. If you're interested, I could tell you how we eat it in Korea.
Oh! Let's get some Korean cuisine here.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Well, it'd be no fun to just say it. So let's turn this into a quiz.
Uh-oh.
Name something that usually comes with samgyeopsal.
What? Name something that comes as a what now? What? A samgyeopsal? Chat? Is it the baguette? The glass of water? Or the lettuce leaf? It comes with samgyeopsal. So I'd imagine if it's pork, it's not going to be the water. It's got to be either the leaf or the baguette. Wolfie, why you buy everything in a restaurant, you're not dying? So I can get conversations like this. At least that's how I figure. The pig is good for you. It's the other white meat. It's so good. Pig is my favorite. No. Either pig or cow. Beef or pork. God, that's a tie. I like both of them equally. Like, they're both my favorites. Pick the leaf, pick the greens. Greens had a tissue to blow your nose with. Bless you. I got people saying baguette, and I got people saying leaf. Back in high school, whenever they're serving spicy hot dogs, I'm always going to buy the spicy hot dogs instead of the usual cheeseburger. Spicy hot dogs? I've never heard of a spicy hot dog before. Like, sausage links and stuff like that come in different flavors, but not a hot dog, but okay. Red meat kills my digestive system. Definitely not white meat. It said green. Let's go with the leaf.
Is it gorilla leaves?
Sure.
We did it, chat. We finally impressed him. We kept messing up, and that's how we never got our bond up.
Perilla, like shiso, has a bitter, almost minty flavor that goes really well with meat.
Yeah? This sounds great. Let's order up then.
Woo. Oh, it's because I ordered those 3 things at once. Oh, we gotta cap that friendship with Junhin. We need that. He gets more experience that way. Excuse me. Okay. Right there. Just run across the street to the bar. Unlock that, then we'll hit the story part. And then afterwards, Crystal said things are gonna get heated as far as like random encounters go, so I'm gonna need to be real careful, chat. What are y'all saying? Everybody's talking about the leaf. I've had Filipino hot dogs which are red. Did you say those aren't really hot dogs? You said they're like something else. They're basically anything but a hot dog. They use it for spaghetti. Someone touching my spaghetti. I love spaghetti. In fact, I might be making spaghetti tonight. Hey. Friendship. Where's my friend at? You. Be my friend. So what's his side story gonna be, chat?
Yo, Jungi Han. If you're here drinking by yourself, I might as well join you.
Is that so? Well, I have no reason to tell you no. Do as you like.
Who's this voice actor? He sounds vaguely familiar.
By the way, Kasuga-san, there's something I should tell you.
What's up?
I was contacted by someone in the Komeijoro. I've been told a group of people have been looking into me as of late. They seem to have learned that Jungi Han is somewhere in Ijincho.
No fooling. What's that all about?
No, we don't have much to go on at the moment. Nonetheless, we verified suspicious activity in my wake. That said, if they come seeking hostility... you and the others may be dragged into it along with me.
Our choices. X, thanks for the heads up. A, what are friends for? B, I'll be on the lookout. Let's hit him with that friendship. I'm not even gonna wait for your answer, chat. It's A. Friendship is the answer. Kyung Sim is the VA? Okay, I don't know that person then. It sounded familiar, but maybe I'm just listening too hard. If Wolfie wants to do something for charity, eat that spicy ramen. Is it really that spicy? Let's go with friends. Friendship.
You know I don't mind getting dragged into your bullshit. We're tight.
That's precisely why I don't want to trouble you.
Don't be stupid. What's a friend for if you can't cause him some trouble every now and then?
Right?
I welcome it with open arms, in fact. I can handle whatever shady shit you can throw at me.
Such enthusiasm.
My passion.
I can't say I'm not amused.
So, any guess as to who these guys might be?
I can't be 100% certain, but it's highly likely that they're remnants of the Jingon Mafia.
Jingon Mafia? Then they're basically old allies, right?
It's hard to say. To them, I'm just cannon fodder, impersonating their dead boss.
Right.
Perhaps they see that as unforgivable, in which case their goal would be to punish me.
Punish?
It's possible they'd go so far as to kill me.
Then couldn't we just avoid all this shit by saying you're not Jungi Han anymore?
Right?
Maybe so.
It's gotta be weird being another person forever. It's probably best to just be yourself, right? If I were you, I'd try to get my old name and face back.
Right.
A name is one thing. A face, however, it's not something you can change time and time again.
True.
Moreover, I'm still waiting for more information on my pursuers. We shouldn't need to take action just yet.
Well, it's your call, so I'm good with that. But won't it be a drag if you get caught with your pants down?
Yeah.
And you're left wishing you would have been ready?
Right. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Man, you're always playing it so fucking cool. Would it kill you to listen to someone else for once?
I'd ask that you refrain from praise. You'll only embarrass me.
It wasn't a damn compliment.
Cool. Friendship busted. Level 2. You know something? I was thinking, who's more powerful? This Jungi Han or the one from Yakuza 6? But then I remembered, oh yeah, the one from Yakuza 6 that wound up with a bullet in his head? That one actually went toe-to-toe with Kiryu for a little bit. Anybody that can go toe-to-toe with Kiryu for a little bit, even if he did get bodied, probably very strong. So, yeah. Let's see. I almost bought real spicy chicken at the grocery store yesterday. Thank God I can't handle even small spice. You're like me, Green. Well, I can handle spice a little bit. I just don't like it. Never been big on spicy food. Green, at some point, I know where Popeyes is wrong order. Oh, yeah, Jin, they do sell spicy chicken at Popeyes. He went toe-to-toe with Kiryu thrice. I forgot. Yeah, it was like 3 times. Alright, let's go hit our story, chat. Where are we headed? It's all... Wow! Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a taxi. That's a long run. Yeah, let's take a crazy taxi. There. Yeah. Oh, can't say that. See, if I sing it too well, we might get DMCA'd. That's the scary part. Because there have been people who do, like, covers. Not even with the music. Just people singing, singing, like, music songs. And all of a sudden, boom, DMCA. If you're good enough, your voice is good enough, the bot will get you. It'll be like, nah, that's too close. That's totally that song. Not doing that. Not saying my voice is up there, but I'm not risking it. I've gone this long without getting a DMCA strike. And god dang it, I will not be taken out by singing Crazy Taxi Offspring songs. Wait, there's a side quest right there. That could be anything, chat. That could be the donation girl. I really want to finish that one off. I want to see where that goes. Wait, did we finish that one off? We stopped the scumbags, didn't we? But there's like one more part to it, I think. I don't know. DMC. Devil May Cry a lot. DMC. Devil May Cry. Wait, there's y'all distracted me. Almost missed it. It's right here. Oh, it's this one. Hey, Yuta. Where you been these days? You've been coming home unusually late. Huh? Oh, nowhere in particular. This is the one with him, remember? And the father who said, no dating. Nothing you need to worry about, Dad. There's no time to fool around when you're still wet behind the ears. I'm not fooling around, and I'm not a kid anymore. Give me a break. What's that? Don't give me that lip. I say, boy, you got more corn in your... You hold up. Everyone just calm down. Kasuga-san. Look, it's almost time, so I gotta go. You're back to goofing off with that woman, aren't you? That woman! You're an ungrateful little brat. He hates the women. This is the guy who hates the woman.
Yo.
Not women, just woman. One woman in particular. The one that his son's dating. That's it. Yeah, the one he said the hussy. That's him. This is him. Huh. He doesn't care about me or this restaurant. Oh, he's one of these. Like, your son's unhappy. This is one of those things where if you ran a restaurant, he'd run into the ground. Chinese cuisine looks simple, sure, but it's actually quite complex. If he's out trying to woo some grandma, he'll never master the art. Who knows how much longer I'll be around. If he stays the way he is, the restaurant will close for sure, and then he'll be out on the streets. Probably dating more women. I could never face my wife after that. She deserves a better father for her son. She was a good woman.
No.
Yuta's not the guy you think he is. He really does care about this place. I'm supposed to believe that? He's probably off with that hussy right now. There he goes with that again. Take my word for it. That's not where he went. Then where the hell did he go? Alright. Follow me. You old fart. He's gonna beat his boy? I guess so. Shit. Huh. This is Heian Tower. Hey, this is actually where we're supposed to be meeting the dude for the story. You know it? Know it? This place is this place has been running in the top spot for Izake. What's he doing here? Hey, new guy. Watch the heat, will ya? Too much fire, you're gonna lose all the flavor. Sorry. And hurry up with the prep. Oh, it's this track again, chat. And hurry up with that prep and dishwashing. Cooking is a fight against time. Don't forget that. Ooh, hang on, hang on. Hi. Can I raise the volume a little bit here? Oh, this sensual track. Sorry, chat. Hang on. Just real quick. They're playing that sensual track in your ears. No, don't skip that. That boy. I don't get it. He said he wants to train at a place that's even tougher. He thought maybe then you'd finally accept him as a chef. I want this as my theme song when I game over in real life. This is like Saturn era Sega music right here. Alright, delivery's next. TikTok, remember? Oh, this is gross. This song right here is good. I needed this. Yes, sir. Like something out of Shenmue. You get it now? He hasn't been out fooling around. I'm trying to go through this as slow as possible, chat. He's really serious about his relationship, and he's working real hard to prove himself to you. He may be an amateur, but he's not an ungrateful one. I'd say you got a pretty cool son. Yuta, why didn't you just say so? How could he? He knows you're a good dad, but you've been laying into him. This is a surprise. Don't tell him I told you. For his sake, alright? Alright. Come on, let's get back to the restaurant. We don't want to run into him. Right. What? Whoa! Hmm? Oops! Sorry about that, Yuta-kun. Looks like I bumped into you. Huh? Watch where you're walking. This shit costs money, you know. Sorry about that. That's twice now, right? Gotta be more careful. What? But you tripped me last time, too. I'm sorry, what? You back-talking us? Gotta give him the scumbag voice, chat. No, I'm sorry. Hurry up and make it again. Or maybe we'll have you go out and get the ingredients in our place as punishment. Yes, sir. Scumbag chefs. Assholes. Messing with Yuta like that. Those bastards! He's about to... Oh, it's Dad time. He's about to whoop off that belt. He's about to take his belts off. Hey, hold on. Huh? Who's this jack-off? I haven't heard that in a while. Treat my Yuta so horribly. And wasting food, too. You call yourself chefs? This should be the sub-quest for the chef job. Ooh. Whiny old goat. Piss off. Oh no! Oh! Old man down, chat. Hang on. Someone call an amber lamp. Oh no, he's done. His back is out. He is done. Hey, you okay? Oh. So you're his old man then? Maybe you can tell him something for us. Don't get all fired up on something you don't know jack shit about. Seriously, we just want to take it easy. The kid's a pest. Yo. At least he gives a rat's ass. The two of you ain't worth dick. The hell? You two shitheads have no right to make fun of Yuta. Huh? You trying to start something, pal? Laughing at someone who's trying their best to change. I hate guys like you. Me too, you know what? Really? That's shit. That right. Well, if there's one thing I hate, it's uppity old shits like you. Whoop their ass right now. We went from sensual music to a straight up ass whooping. Congratulations, y'all earned this. Stun this end. Oh, my balls. Alright, get him. Kick him.
Let's get it done.
Get the life alert. Angry big nose dash for a run. Oh my god, y'all need to chill. Hit him with this chainsaw. I want to see this in action. On someone that actually can hurt. Oh, he's resistant to that, but he's bleeding. Ow! Damn, he collapsed. He crumpled in on himself. Hit him with that crescent slash.
You're in it now.
Ah, my jugular! The plant got bodied. It's okay. A moment of silence for the plant. It was inevitable. One was gonna get it. Everybody's like, square up. I've fallen and I can't get up. Yo, someone get this man life. Oh, we finally learned windmill. That's gonna be really useful. Vampirism? Vampirism. Is Adachi gonna bite a fool?
I did it!
Cutie smile. Damn. This guy's tough.
Hey.
You lay a hand on Yuta again, I'll shove a take-up box up your ass. Chopsticks first. You got that? Damn. Damn. Ooh, that'd be brutal. I'd like to see that actually. We're sorry. Huh? I asked them to go out and get more ingredients. Where'd they go? Shit, it's Senpai. We can't let him see us like this. Run! Damn, they booked it. You okay? Yeah. I'll be fine. You won't be bothering him anymore. Come on, let's head back. Okay. Adachi's a vampire confirmed.
Thanks for everything, Kasuga-san.
Oh, it's voice. Thank you
Don't
for this
mention it.
now.
No, I've relied on you for everything.
I'm throwing my voice,
This
chat.
is the least I can do. Please, take it.
Court tongs. Do we have a tong emote, chat?
Looks like he started thinking more like an adult. And here I thought he was still a boy. I wanted him to hurry up and be independent.
That must be for the
But
chef job.
maybe I was the one depending on him.
I'm back. Oh, Kasuga-san. Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
What now, Dad? Another lecture?
Yuta, can you make some fried rice? I'm, getting a little hungry.
Huh? Just make it yourself.
Come on, Yuta. Make some. For me, too.
Huh? Oh, all right. Thanks for waiting. 2 orders of fried rice.
Hey, looks pretty damn tasty.
We'll, see about that.
Here goes. Yup, I was right. No way an amateur made this stuff. I think maybe you got better, huh, Yuta?
Thank you.
Hey, how was it?
You're definitely improving, but it's still not quite there. Damn it. This fried rice. It's a little too salty.
Dad?
So much for honesty.
Yay! We saved the family from falling apart. I got tongs out of it. Now I can like grab up hot things off of a pan and not burn myself. Well, chat. Okay, I think we've done enough sub-stories right now, chat. I kind of want to see him spit it out later. Oh yeah. Oh, just like, this is trash. Son, you're trash. You failed me. Never seen that woman again. Just like takes an absolute turn for the worst. Okay, let's hit the yes. This way. Let's finally get our story done. What time are we looking at on stream right now? Slow down? Wait. What am I slowing down for? By the way, the weapon store I was talking about earlier is on the same street as the next story point. Oh, really? Oh, here. Gotcha. Alright, we'll hit that then. Weapon store. In here? Hello. Excuse me, hello. Ah, it is. Okay, let's see. What do you got in here? Anything we can use? Thorny whip. Thorny. Oh, is this for, oh, this is for the, what's it called? This is the, I blanked. Night Queen, thank you, yeah. Is this better than the other whip? The pain one, that's 500, that's 500k? Hey, Blaster, thank you. Welcome. How you doing? That wasn't you that followed, that was someone else. Everything else seems okay. Get the whip. Let's get the whip. It's so expensive. I can't look. Oh, man. What? I thought just... No worries, chat. I made a save point just before that happened for just this occasion. Now y'all see why I always make extra saves. See? Y'all think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. See, chat? And just for that, I'm making another save. When you see me do this, it's for that very reason. And this shop is going nuts. You hearing this music? Give me all this. All that. There we go. Healing on it. I recommend getting the saber. Oh, for the weapon shop? Okay. I will do what's recommended. Which saber? Hang on, where is the saber? Master's saber? This thing. Okay. Is this what you mean? Is there another saber in here? I want to make doubly sure I'm getting the right thing. Master saber? Okay. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna do what's recommended. Because if I don't and things wind up getting effed up later, everybody's gonna be like, they told you, you didn't listen, Wolf, you didn't listen, Wolf. That always happens. I'll be like, I know, I'm sorry. So I'm not gonna let it happen. Okay, now are we good? We may get another party member shove use that weapon, call it a hunch. Gotcha. Cool. Oh, and Blaster. Sorry I didn't get a chance to follow up on that. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Welcome. I think we're good now. Save one more time, and let's head in there. Hopefully it's not a gauntlet, and we just go in there just to have a normal conversation. Chat, look at this real quick. Look. It's the Peking duck. They got bodied. They got absolutely destroyed. Turn the alerts off. Got it. Say no more. Done. It's story time, chat. Squad said a few months ago, wasn't there an article about a Yakuza producer want to make a Sonic game eventually? He said he wouldn't mind giving it a shot. I believe he's something along the lines of he said he wouldn't mind giving it a shot. And everybody was like, please do. Here we go.
I went ahead and got started.
Isn't that rude?
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Yeah, what's the story, Wishbone? What's the story?
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
Right. Right.
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen.
That's why they killed him at the start of the
No excuse
game.
in the world could have saved him.
Okay, gotcha.
A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you actually...
Yes.
Wow.
I killed Toshio Arakawa.
Twist.
Father of Masumi Arakawa.
He was the assassin.
This very place. 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son. It was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them.
Wow.
Those
That
two fell
scumbag.
into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
Damn.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader.
She kind of got what she
Masumi
deserved a little
Arakawa
bit.
became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho?
Wow. So that's why Arakawa-san became a Yakuza. Hardly had any choice.
Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Assassin family.
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that. And he was extremely cautious.
And really good at it.
To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Way out of the way?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama. Because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
Oh.
I see.
Does he
So
know now?
Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night.
Huh.
Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa.
Oh, wow.
It was a bold declaration.
He figured it out.
And I knew immediately the running would be futile.
Come face me.
So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
And to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die.
True.
And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat.
Jeez. So what happened? You're clearly both
right
alive.
where you are now.
Oh.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back."
Huh.
Then he left.
Interesting. What changed his mind?
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family. So I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
That same bill, huh?
Then how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
Sparing my
I
life.
should have died that day I met with Arakawa. I would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment.
Huh. Because only he would have had it.
The
or
counterfeiting
known.
secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he can use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves.
Oh. Nice, okay.
I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa.
It's kind of there still.
So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
You would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you.
I'll say.
There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed.
Oh, you know Ichiban
So
is
he didn't
like...
shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually made up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
Oh, he's happy that Arakawa didn't want to kill him.
Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
That's what he needed, chat. His faith.
Kasuga.
Yeah?
Are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
Nope.
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
Yeah, Ichiban's super loyal. There better not be a gun underneath that thing. That's how they end the chapter? That's how they end the chapter? Ah, Fook. What's about to happen here? Before I hit this, yes, on the save here. Okay. Oh, man. The duck strikes again. If the chapter opens up and it's just a duck underneath that dish, crisis averted, I'll take back what I said. But if there is a gun underneath that platter, chat, stream is over. Okay, that being said, let's hit that save. We are now starting chapter 11. Save. Chapter 11, the odds. Here we go. Chapter 11, the odds.
Nagatacho has been rocked by party chair Ogikubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogikubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogikubo's now vacant post.
They got it.
Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
It's already started.
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put
You really
the
gonna
entire
grill this
national
dude while
economy
he's
at
sick?
risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any politician can say they built a road or passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
This dude is talking to a dying man.
Chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh. Everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? Let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing at politics.
Oh, so he took that personal. He took that real personal.
Your home district is Kanagawa's second. Isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle. And he'll have the Citizens Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch of kids?
Oh, his heart.
Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
Wow.
Pardon me?
The
What
most
did you
noticed.
call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes them disposable.
Oh, dude's
But
dying.
I must be going. As I said, I've got a busy schedule. Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you.
I was expecting him to, like...
I hope you'll visit Ijincho after its beautiful new developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it. And I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
I was expecting him to kick the cable out and unplug the machine for him on the way out. He's like, God damn. I was like, I'm dying, dude. Like, shit, leave. Wow. It began again.
So,
Oh.
is your hideout?
Oh, it really was a duck, chat.
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
Crisis
I'd
averted.
love to, but where could I even do that?
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Well, excuse me.
Huh.
I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Huh.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he has to stay the night? I mean, it's freaking Jungi Han.
Hey, where are the rest of your people now that Komi Jewel HQ is gone?
Yeah.
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well, I get why
Interesting.
Jun Gihan is staying here since his place is a pile of ashes. What's Zhao's excuse?
Yeah, right?
It's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liumeng. Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Yeah, here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do? But we don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan.
Right?
Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
No, I haven't had the time.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell all of Japan, is golden after the Komi Jewel thing.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komi Jewel gang.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Grassroots org achieves what police never could. Shit like that.
Wow, great journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijo committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan.
I mean...
And in the blaze, Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
Huh?
He's dead? Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
He
yeah, then the
died?
Only Alliance rescued him. Why would he be...
Did they kill him to frame us?
Yes. They probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At least he died the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
As a hero of the revolution.
I don't feel bad, but like...
A hero? Why'd they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you
That's
interrogated
true.
him. Why wouldn't they off the guy? Now they're just milking his death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komi Jewel fire.
Wow.
No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about.
They got the whole package, chat. The whole damn package in there from that guy's death.
Dumber enemies.
But what can we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. No, they would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
This is not looking good.
Okay, Bleach Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijo property?
Well, they must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
At this rate, the Komijul and the Liomang are going to be extinct in Ijincho.
There goes the wall.
And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
He's about to go all in with his next gamble. When
Our
that
boy.
happens, he'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
We're waiting for Arakawa-san to call
I'll
us.
be in touch.
Interesting.
Well then. But isn't Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't trying to kill me. He shot me so I could live.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kinda fucked up?
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now, while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. We need to stock up on money and supplies because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
Interesting. Oh, Zhao. I honestly didn't think he was gonna join. I thought there was gonna be someone else, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna be him or not. Interesting. Is this what the sword's for? That sword we got earlier, chat? Gotcha. With the fall of the Great Wall of Muscle and Yokohama's rising crime rate, the city civilians grow even more powerful. Be on the lookout as you may encounter for... Basically, this is like the last part of the game. Zhao's know-how. Zhao's rather demanding experience as the leader of Yokohama Liu-Ming has toughened him up against bleeding, fear, rage, and silence. Damn, he's immune to a lot of things. So now everybody's stronger. Let's bring him on the party. I want to see what he plays like. Play Sadachi. No, place Jungi Han with him. Interesting. Let's see what you got. We'll equip him with Master Saber. And, what's all this then? What's all this then? Dexterity up. And, Tiger Belt. MP increased by 80? Holy shit. That's a lot. Give that to our healer, actually. That'd be really good for them. There we go. Stay away from the Chinatown enemies? Okay, you got it. I think Zhao has a karaoke song. Oh, we're doing that. Save. Look at that stance. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Do not go to Chinatown, chat. Remember to remind me not to go there anymore. Karaoke time. 500 yen. Would you like to sing? Yes. Let me sing.
Hope you're ready for this.
Oh, he does have a song. And so does Eri. And Psycho. Wait, no, we already heard Psycho's. Let's hear Zhao's. What on earth? Hell stew.
This one.
Okay, hang on.
Stir hell's cauldron, hot pot party. Go, Jack. What's on the menu for tonight? Curry, omelet, pie, body of counter.
Amazing!
We got you,
Okay, Zhao, I like your style. I like your style, Zhao.
Woo, woo! The demons are brewing up a hellish stew. Made of hell, worthless humans cooked into a roux.
What?
Shit posters, hot takes, all you trolls.
What?
You little fish, you're all in tonight's main dish. Hey! Cabbage on its juicy for real. None say she ain't the beast. Talk about the flesh and the demon's bone. Little beast, your blood is redder than kimchi.
I wish I could see this. I really wish I could see this. What is going on in the background? What is... I'm gonna rewatch this on the archives. I have no idea what was happening. I just...
It is what it is.
What? How did I do that good on that? Oh well, we passed. I'm so mad I didn't get a chance to see that. That music video looks sick. I think I like Zhao a lot just from that karaoke song. Is he insane? Oh. Hello? Hey, Ichiban. How are you doing?
Hey.
Fine, thanks. How about you? Oh, good. Can I ask you a favor, though? Sure. Think you could take out the trash for me? You got trouble? Hamako? The trash? I don't mind, but why? Oh, I'm just cleaning house at my place, and there's some stuff I don't need anymore. No rush. Just stop by when you have time. I can't lift it all. I'll wait for you at my place. Oh, some heavy lifting, huh? Guess I'll head to Hamako's place after I wrap things up. Is that a story thing, or...? That's definitely a story thing. It said Namba and Jun were dressed up. Casual backup gives less room for errors. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Karaoke's hard. Yeah, it's like you can't watch it and play it at the same time. I was so focused on, like, getting the song. I was trying not to mess up. Okay, so do not go to Chinatown. Be careful when going to Chinatown. We got more sub-stories. Let's hit a couple of these sub-stories and then... Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the stream here. Let's hit a couple more sub-stories here. Maybe level up, Zhao. Or see what he's about, anyway. I like this. Okay, these guys are stronger, right? Here we go. Yeah, alright, they're okay. I want to see what he's all about. Hit him with the... Check it up. Maximum damage. Okay, what do you do? Look at this stance. This is the stance of a fighter. Okay, what else he got? Blinding Viper. Damage enemy with a punch that emulates a Viper striking from the shadows. Triple Tiger Lashing. Damage enemy by unleashing 3 rapid attacks. Dragon's Vortex. Repeatedly damage the enemy with spin kick. Oh, we've seen enemies use this before. The Gomi Jewel enemies use this. No, not Gomi Jewel. Serpent Strike. Elbow strike an enemy faster than a snake can lunge. Dragon's Ascension. Repeatedly damage the enemy for stylish spin kicks. May leave the enemy stunned. Falling Fang and Whirling. God dang. Okay, let's hit with the Dragon's Ascension. I want to see what that's like. Dragon's Ascension. Ooh. Cool. Ow. She kicked my. Holy crap, he did damage. Okay, now let's use Vampirism. Steal an enemy's HP by chomping on their neck. I'm gonna bite the blind seer.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Brutal. I need to heal. If these guys are hitting that hard already. That's cool. Oh wow, and he's resistant too. Next kick. Next kick. We block those. Okay, I kind of. Zao does hits really hard. Really? I think I noticed that. Everybody does so much damage now. Eat this. Okay, if he hits that hard, let's try the Dragon's Vortex. On, this nerd. Wow. Yeah, he does damage. So he's not like June, where he just like where he's a glass cannon. It seems like he just does damage. And he's fast. What's his catch? He just sucks at magic? What's going on? Let's hit him with the hit him with Dissonance Disturbance. Ooh, nice. He's kind of tough. I like it. Zao doesn't have a lot of support. Okay, that's his thing. Gotcha.
I'll show you. Nice to meet you.
Dead. Triple Tiger Lashing. Wow. Don't let me impressed. I think he's a keeper. He's an all-out attacker.
Look at me go. I did it.
I think I'm gonna keep him.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, eat at this restaurant. Raise friendship, also heal. Yes, the good food. And let's get a little drunk on top. Nah, not a malt. Give me that. Nope, no, not that. Give me this.
Who's hungry?
Me! So this is Japan's take on Cookpop. I actually like it.
Conversations.
Tasty, isn't it? I know it's not the real thing, but it's good in its own way.
I would have to agree. Whoever made this really knows what they're doing.
Huh? Was something wrong?
Wasn't this the place that had problems with the Komijul?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
I'm aware we're responsible for that. I should meet with the owner and apologize.
Yeah, you should, honestly.
Don't. We're past that already. Better to let those wounds heal than reopen them, right?
Still an
If you
apology.
really want to make amends, let's focus on our mission. That way, the people here can live in peace.
Kasuga-san, you're right. That was wise.
Hey, friendship up.
If anything, why not buy local whenever you go out?
Yeah, right?
That's another way of giving back energy, right?
That's fine, but won't that take forever? What I should do is hop on a bicycle generator and
What?
go full power.
I'm not sure that's gonna be any faster.
Delicious.
Nice. Have they not patched up that window yet? Yeah, they still haven't fixed that window. You know, at this point, it's like a bit of the store itself. It's become a part of it. Friendship. Where's the next sub? Right here. Let's hit that. And let's fight. We need to level up a little bit while we're here.
I got this.
I got this.
What do we got?
Just gonna stand there.
Ashtray.
Who wants to go? Here's your ashtray.
Get hit. Okay, can I hit multiple people with an enemy?
I wouldn't underestimate me.
Okay. Whirlwind dance. Let's hit this guy with that. Ooh. What? No! Stop that. Mega swing. There we go.
I wouldn't underestimate.
Clear these idiots out.
I'm up.
And then,
Just gonna stand there. Who wants to go?
Die Hard Skewer. No, wait. You weak to this? No, you're not. Chainsaw. Next kick. We blocked that. Survey chop.
You wanna go?
Oh, he's still alive? Okay, get it. Oh, wow. I love his form, too. There's another funny conversation from Han if you go to the Gomi Jewel hideout. Interesting. We'll do that.
Moving up in the world.
I wonder what Zhao's team attack is, or the... That's true. We had to level him up to max in order to get that, though. Damn, those guys hit. Yeah, you weren't wrong.
It works.
Enemies sure do hit harder now. The seer couldn't see Ichiban smacking him with a bat. Well, we did blindside him, to be fair. It's hard to see a baseball bat on the noggin once it's already been swung and you're like facing the wrong way. That being said, that is really brutal. Imagine how hard the China... They probably just down me in one hit, right? Yeah. Here we go. There's a little sub-story, right? No, this is just a superhero thing. Issue 42 of IDW Sonic comes out tomorrow? Oh, I know. Trust me. I know. Let's part-time it.
Time to hustle.
We're going to do it with finesse. Threatening men. Is that that's a boxer? That is a prized fighter. They are high level. Okay. Need to be more careful with what battles I choose now.
I got this. On it.
You sure you want to get out of my way?
Eat it. There we go. Good damage. Ow. Get that guy one. Mega swing. Hit everybody. We're not even gonna get to look at what that other guy was about. Forget that. And then we're gonna vampirism the boxer who's bleeding. No, wait. That guy. Tribe's brute. Come here. I'm going to suck your blood. Nice heal.
Let's go.
You think you can win? Sure you can beat me.
Oh. Knockout finisher? Woo! We blocked those, and that hurted a lot. Okay. You hurt.
I'll show you.
Alright, we're good. Falling Fang. Damage the enemy with a saber slash to make the enemy bleeding. Let's get that guy. Damn! Get that guy while he's dead.
Come up!
You sure you want to get hurt?
Let's hit with this. Is that Little Mac? Discount Little Mac.
Oh yeah? You sure you can beat me?
Let me block those. Ow. Still hurts. I know what boxes are weak to. Gambling. Nope, he resisted it. I lied. Jesus. Okay. Serves them right. Now I can enjoy the rest of my food tour in peace. Gonna tell the gals about this for sure. We're a hero, chat. With finesse.
With finesse.
Nice. Good job, good job. There's one right there. Shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. I'm gonna take a taxi there. Because I am not running the full course. I could. Let's run the course. It's fine. Let's sightsee a little bit. Maybe we might see something interesting on the way there. And also avoid getting hit by cars in the streets. Wait, where is this? This is not Chinatown, right? Let me just real quick heal. I don't trust anything anymore. Oh, everything's out for blood. Right on top of the... No, you know what? I think I'm good on that one. But thank you for the suggestion. I'd rather not. Ride a car. You mean get hit by a car so everybody in chat can laugh because I made a big mistake? Let me just grab some food. Bond. Bond and eat. I passed the chicken. I did. No conversation, but still bonded. Friendship up. Let's see what this conversation is.
Oh hey, I bought a Soji fairly recently.
What's that?
It's a little cleaning robot that vacuums the room.
Oh, a Roomba.
Donut-y looking thing. Yeah, I saw it on TV.
It just looks so cute when it's cleaning. I want to make sure my Soji has room to move around, so I always clean up my room before I turn it on. My house has been sparkling clean ever since I brought him home.
Well, if you clean for the Soji, then...
Yeah.
Hey, if the house is getting clean, it's doing something right, isn't it?
Cool. You, sir? What's going on with you? Oh, it's the other part of the friendship thing with the kid. That's that old guy who's friends with that Shota kid. Wasn't he saying he was gonna get a present for him?
Hey.
Yo, you find a present for the kid? Oh, hey there. About that. Any idea what kids like these days? Try as I might, I just couldn't think of anything Shota-kun would like. Figured maybe you'd know more about that. You ever ask him about what he likes and stuff? Well, I do see him reading books a lot, but he's kind of reserved on that front. Doesn't exactly tell me what those sorts of things. Sure. What do I do? Anything come to mind, Kazuga-san? Well, chat, for me, it would be the latest game console if I was a kid. Handmade goods or me? What? Wait. Me as in what? Me as in I would make a good gift for the kid? Because that sounds wrong. Handmade goods or latest console? I'm going to go latest console on this one. How about a game console? Any kid'd be happy to have one of those. That doesn't sound half bad. How much would one cost? Oh, here we go, chat. Let me take a look. You gotta get the new console for the latest Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yeah, they're pretty pricey. You got this kind of cash? Okay, so that's a no. Now what? Handmade goods. He said he can't afford a PS5. Well, to be fair, no one can afford a PS5. Even people who want a PS5 can't get a PS5. What if you built the kid a bookshelf? He reads a lot, so that could be cool, right? Really think a kid of today would want a bookshelf?
No.
I think that's more important. I think what's more important is that you put thought into it. Well, That's fair. And a bookshelf wouldn't be too hard, shouldn't be too hard to make. Alright, let's go with that. I'll be honest, chat. Someone got me a bookshelf now, I'd be really happy. I'd be like, alright, something to put my crap on now. Instead of leaving them in boxes. Cool, a bookshelf it is. Well, good luck with that. Well, Kazuga-san, I know it's a bit selfish of me to ask, but do you think you can help me out with building this bookshelf? Even just gathering the materials? I've never done something like this before. No, just go to IKEA, dude. They'll help you out.
Sure thing.
Alright, sure. I'm the one who suggested it. Oh man, thank you, Kazuga-san. I'll get the tools if I can leave the wood and nails to you. Oh, I got nails and wood.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, you got it. I'll meet you back over here, where we first met once I'm done. Sounds good. South of Sakura River Street. I'm counting on you, Kazuga-san. These stories have layers. Alright, wooden nails. Where would I find those? I'm hearing Yakuza. Other Yakuza game music in here. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. Pretty much. So IKEA's a treat. IKEA is something. I don't know if a treat is what I call it, but yeah. There's another person in need of help. What's up with all these bullies? Let's finesse these guys.
This could get rough.
I'm part-time here. Whatever my client spends his money on is none of your business. But it is my business. I'm so pent up, I'm nearly ready to blow. Now, if you don't piss off, I'm gonna have to take my stress out on you. That whole sentence right there can be taken out of context, chat. Let me just put it to you that way. I did not like that sentence. And he's a pervert dressed like that with lube in the middle of the... Okay, you gotta go down. Crack a cookie over this guy's head real quick. Send my chop. Damn, he went down in one cookie. I guess he is... Was he a type 1 diabetic or a type 2? What's the one where you have too much sugar? I think that's type 2, right? Type 1's when you need sugar. Type 2 is when you have too much. You gotta take insulin, I think. Either way. Serpent strike.
Out of my way.
Oh my god, he's got the Akira elbow. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Cool.
Oppa Gangnam style. Alright, let's hit him with a fat stack.
Check this out. Don't get cocky. Here's how I think.
If my boy was a type 2 diabetic, he got hit by that cookie and just died. I like his stance, like when he's in this mode, he's just like, ah.
Yeah.
Die hard skewer. Oh, it missed. Card shot. Probably very flammable now. You're not wrong. I didn't think about that. Triple tiger lashing. My man has virtual fighter moves. Whoa! That stack slap. There we go. And then we'll hit him with Chainsaw Asylum. Oh, he missed? Are you weak to alcohol? Type 2, it runs in my family. I pray I never get it as long as I eat right. Oh my god, that's brutal. Yeah. Like I said, I always feel bad for people. Ooh.
I wouldn't underestimate.
Because that right there sounds brutal. Oh, what? Oh, that's right. He's all lubed up. We can't hit him. Slippery kick. Alright, that happened. He slipped on his own lube. Now die. Jeez, you can see the cut lines on his body. Turn that dude into bacon. Damn. IKEA is awesome, especially making desks. I know you're being sarcastic, Scoots. Thanks, Mr. Hero. Now I can get my apples polished by the #1 masseuse in town. Here I come, Ai-chan. Oh, that's exactly what they were talking about, actually.
With finesse.
With finesse. My apples polished, huh? Okay. Let's do one more subquest before we end today's stream, eh? I'm gonna take some time to grind up off stream. And hopefully, by the next time we get here, we'll be all leveled up and just ready to do all the subquests and then the main story. Goodbye, gorilla wearing shirt, dude. I'll miss him. He said, Nathan said he had tripping from Brawl. He kind of did, didn't he? There's a subquest right here. We finally, okay, this is how I wanted to end the stream, chat. There we go. This is exactly how we wanted to end it. The cap off to this story.
Hey, Megumi. Everything cool?
Oh, Kasuga-san. You know, I haven't seen the usual donation people around here in a while.
We kicked their ass and we told them the errors of their ways, but don't tell her that. Oh.
Hey, little girl, you got a second?
Oh, it's you two.
Hey!
Keep up the good work for your brother.
Aw.
Bye.
That's all I have to say. See ya.
Nasty looking man. Yeah, you love to see it. There we go, chat. Whoop their ass and teach them some morals. And the best part, she got money out of it.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is for all your help.
Pearl earrings? You shouldn't have. Should have just sold those for your brother.
You sure? Thanks.
Working hard as ever, I see. Can I make a donation?
Yes, of course. Thank you very much.
Everybody's like, I'll put the brass knuckles away.
Keep it up.
Good job.
Well,
Is she gonna be a manager at our business now?
Huh? Never really gave it much thought. I should give more the next time someone needs help. Then again, I should also be careful I'm not getting scammed.
An act of kindness completed. Nice. Okay. Those are really good for healers? Gotcha. And it said both feeling sorry for Megumi and being afraid of Ichiban. Chat, that was a happy ending. But that was not as long as I thought it was gonna be. Is there anywhere else we are in a dangerous zone, I just realized. We got four icons up there. It's a lot of sub-quests available. There's another side quest involving her. Are you serious? Can we outrun? Yeah, let's hit the Sega Arcade. That'll be our last thing, eh? Or can I do the cinema? Let's hit the cinema, then the arcade. Then we're done. Let's go. I want to hit that cinema. Gonna watch a movie. Avoid the sheep. Hit the sheep. I meant avoid the alarm clocks. Hit the sheep. Do the things. Get the money. Pocket Cafe. We need healing. We can bond a little bit too. This game has a really good gameplay loop of just grind, bond. It's Persona, but not really. We're goofing off, exactly.
Hey, Namba, I got you your favorite. One glass of milk. Piping hot.
I love that.
Oh, much appreciated.
Got one for me, too. And now we toast to hot milk and all its wonderful...
Huh? Oh, sorry, I finished
wow.
already.
God damn. You slurped that up like a machine.
Did I? Thought I was taking my time. Well, at any rate, I could use a refill.
Namba. He said no Nesquik.
Surprised you haven't puked.
Nice. Yo, you remind me when I was a kid, Nesquik was the shit. You remember those commercials? The one I remember the most of the Nesquik commercials. Hang on, there's this thing here.
You know, I feel bad about how often you get the bill.
Don't worry about it. If picking up the tab cheers you guys up, it's totally worth it.
But it's kind of shitty on my part to just let you treat me and act like it's all good. Next time's on me, all right?
Seriously, man, don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
You sure? Well, in that case, can I have the points on my card next time?
Alright.
Oh, come on, man.
But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The Nesquik commercial I remember the most is the one where the kids are in the outfield playing baseball, and then they, like, hit the ball way out into, like, the neighbor's yard. They're like, oh, no, it's that one neighbor's house. And then they're like, we gotta go get the ball. And they go get the ball, and it's, like, this old lady that serves them Nesquik, and it's, like, with the rabbit, too. And, like, y'all remember that commercial? That's the one I remember the most. That's the one that played the most. Anyway, time for a change of pace, like Eggman said.
I really want some new clothes. Maybe I'll splurge and buy some.
Aw, I like what you have on now, Sajan. That stuff not enough?
Oh, I really like this outfit, but nothing makes you feel more refreshed than a new look, right? Don't you ever feel that way, Nanshan?
Oh, sure. I get that. Whenever I want to change things up, I pick up some new cardboard and rebuild the house.
Oh, yeah. That would be pretty refreshing.
I mean, technically, yes, but no, not at all.
Got it. Friendship up. Alright, let's see. What was that? Sega Arcade. Okay, wait. Did I just pass the cinema? There's the cinema. Go straight ahead, Wolf. Sorry, excuse me. Coming through. I got a theater to go to. Let me talk to you first. I think if we talk to more people, we get more points to spend later. But I might be thinking of something else. Welcome to wait, this restaurant. Oh, huh? I'm dumb, chat. Ignore me. Ignore me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna watch it with someone. Who should I invite? Okay, so Namba, we have Adachi and Seiko maxed out. We need Zhao, Junhee-han, or Eri. Eri, we can't raise her friendship unless we do the business stuff, so let's try Zhao. We need to get him to at least level 1. Let's treat the homie. The Key to Love, Office Alone, RoboCook. These are all we have? Zhao doesn't seem like he'd like a love movie. He might like Office Alone, though. We'll come back to this one later with, maybe Eri? For now, let's hit him with the Office Alone. I hope it counts, even though we've seen it. This movie's so dumb. Man, everyone's out at the hot springs for the company Christmas party, and here I am sitting at my desk because I didn't hit my quota. Oh, maybe you would have enjoyed Robo Chef. Yeah, you're right. What's that sound? I should be the only one here. Wait, don't tell me. It's a corporate spy! Office Alone. So this guy gets left behind. He's forced to battle a corporate spy. Wonder if that'll be enough to keep me awake.
Shit, movies make me so sleepy.
Green said you take Eri to that love movie. You're sending the wrong message unless you agree with her grandma. Ah, crap. I forgot about that. Okay, hang on, chat. Don't hit the alarm cocks. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Space Channel 5 has trained me well for this. Oh, shoot. I didn't see the rapid. Rapid.
Yeah, I gotta sleep more.
This is basically what happens when you don't get enough sleep, chat. This happens anywhere. You're at work, you're at home, you're in school. You don't know, but there's little sheep guys coming up behind you going like this, trying to put you to sleep, trying to put your ass to bed. You gotta fight them. Take that, land cable trap. Shoot, he dodged it. And how about this? Water heater seeker. The localization on this must have been crazy. He's fighting the dude from the stuff from the office. Almost feels like a cartoon. Or Kiryu in beast mode from Yakuza 0.
I'm sleepy all of a sudden.
Take both area and omelet. Omelet sits in the middle. There you go. Yeah, you need a third wheel. I kind of want to see Sega turn Office Slow into a real movie. I would love that. Okay, here we go, chat. What? Oh! That was close. Oh no! I was hitting the wrong thing. That's bad. Okay. I was hitting the wrong thing. You will not put me to sleep, sir. I need these points. Rush mode. Oh crap. Please give me the alarm cock. Thing set on stream. I need to wake up and bad.
That was awesome.
Damn, I messed up bad at the end there. We did it though. We didn't fall asleep.
Oh, it's just
I
getting
confirm
good.
I counted no sheep when I saw Black Widow last week. Nice, Ruckus. Alright, I caught the corporate spy. I knew I could do it. Wait till my coworkers hear about this. Oh, Chief, I did it. I saved the company from the corporate spy. What? You're cutting my pay? Damage to company property? No! All that work for nothing. Well, I guess that's just how it goes sometimes.
That was awesome.
Did it. Rank S. Okay, now we go to the Sega Arcade, and that's it. Green said, I know you can't see me, but right now I'm doing the sheep hand waving thing at me. See, that's why I messed up. Green was sitting there sending like sleepy vibes to me. That one was alright. Seeing a movie on the big screen's a whole different ballgame.
Totally. Glad
you enjoyed it. But you know there's a bunch more to see. Let's check out another one sometime soon.
Thanks for the invite.
Anyway, I'm interested to see what else you recommend. Glad we have a good time. Oh, almost maxed that friendship. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, excuse me. Okay, he did not like it. No, we're not watching another one. See. Now it's funny. I just thought. Now I'm just gonna imagine every time I'm in the theater and I'm doing that mini game. I'm just gonna imagine every single person in chat doing this at me through the screen, trying to mess me up. Where are we going? Sega Arcade is. Where is it? I know I've seen it somewhere. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, it's that building right there. Right there. Hit this taxi. Hit this crazy taxi. Take me to this one. Okay. And that's not it. I thought I just saw it, chat. Where was it? I missed. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I went to the wrong place. And I'm in Koreatown. I need to be real careful not to run into enemies. Koreatown was as dangerous as Chinatown. Question, have you played Dragon Quest? Ah! Read the chat! Oh, what's up? What? What?
Leave it to me.
Trash bag men. I didn't even see him.
I'll show you. Hi there.
Die.
Don't get caught.
Okay. This is not what I was expecting today. I love this stupid dance. Like the little, they got little kicky legs. Frost Bazooka. Thought we'd seen the last of these guys. Although resistant to that.
Who wants to go? Check this out. Get caught.
These guys are great, I agree. They're just so stupid looking. I have not played Dragon Card actually. Might as well listen to the conversation with Han while I'm here. He sucked my MP! I'm gonna let that one slide. Just this one. There we go. Full damage. He's resistant to it. Here we go. Okay, what it? Oh my god, his little shuffle. He's eyeing his surrounding. I don't like that. Dissonance disturbance.
Going in.
These guys are resistant to everything. Mega swing? Resistant. Ah, we block those. Let's try jackpot. Chips. Resist. Triple tiger lashing? Literal human garbage, someone said in chat. I like that. Rummage. What is he doing? You know what the best part is, chat? Someone could easily cosplay as one of these guys at an anime con. You know how easy it is? Cut your hair, wear a little kappa wig, and just stick your legs out of a trash bag full of garbage. That's it. Easiest ever. And they'll be like, what are you supposed to be? You'll be like, I'm a trash bag man from Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Let's go.
Rotten Blast. That laugh too. Get out of here. What are the chances these guys are hefty? I'd say they're pretty wimpy if you ask me. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
I'm getting stronger.
They are definitely not hefty, but they are resistant. Let me get these. 100 yen. 100 yen. And there's a restaurant right there so we can bond before we go to that arcade. Right here. Give me all the food. All of it. Every single food you have, I want it. Why not splurge a little bit, chat?
Who's hungry? Me! Man, I love how Doc Calby's sweet and spicy.
Okay, chat, I'm gonna need your help for
It was
this.
good with the rice and the drinks. But wait, why is it called kalbi even though it's chicken?
Kasuga-kun. Kalbi refers to a cut of meat, not the animal itself.
Ooh.
Huh? Does that mean kalbi's not always beef?
That's what I'm saying. Now let me test your knowledge a bit further. What cut of meat is kalbi anyway?
Okay. So we can obviously narrow it down. If he thought it was beef, I mean it's, well, I've never heard of galbi before. Chat. What do you think? Rib? Rib. Everybody saying rib? Conversation with Han is in the neighborhood, the street north of the one you're currently at. I'll do that one. But remind me.
Oh, correct you are.
Thank you, chat. because of your knowledge, chat. Look.
All right.
Friendship next.
Kalbi refers to rib meat. Dak just means it's chicken.
Ah.
So dak kalbi would directly translate to something
Chicken
like
ribs.
chicken ribs.
Oh, and him went up too. He's like, I like your intelligence, Ichiban.
Well, that
You're
sounds
totally
even
not
tasty.
chat-related
Learned
intelligence.
something new today.
Delicious.
Alright, he's maxed. We gotta go do that. It keeps expanding, chat. Okay, so he said the street north of where I'm at right now. So this street, Yokohama, or here, or this one. And I say, hey. Let's see if I can find it. It should pop up if it meant this back street here. Oh! I think I found it. The path to self-sufficient... Oh, where'd it go? There we go.
Is that windmill powering this place?
Correct. We also have solar panels to generate power from sunlight.
Oh, word? Wait, if you're generating power yourselves, why bother stealing it?
Right?
In addition to living amenities, we also have the monitor room. It requires more power than you'd think. More than we can generate. That said, we've always dreamed of living completely self-sufficiently. It'd be nice to stop relying on anything from the outside.
Wow. Guess even the Komi-Jules giving it all they got. So, exactly how much power do you guys generate on your own?
Right?
At the moment, we can run one washing machine.
What?
Wait, you have this many windmills and that's all you guys can do?
It's unstable. Cloudy skies, days with no wind, then we're at a complete loss of power.
Huh.
You guys could at least try to get the dryer working too.
Wow. Was that not it? So wait. How are they supposed to crypto mine if they can barely run a washing machine, chat? That's a joke, chat. Don't ever crypto mine in your goddamn lives. That's awesome. So basically it's like, wow, they're trying. Chickens have ribs, and then Green said makes more sense to chicken having fingers. Yeah, what's the deal with chicken fingers? Oh wait, there's another one. Endless manga. We're getting all the conversations now. Where was it? Here? I just saw it pop up. Endless manga. I want to hear that. Dad just broke that thing in half. With my knees. My tiger knees broke it. Hang on, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
You know, during my first couple of days out, I got really curious about how this manga I used to read ended. So I ended up stopping by a bookstore to check it out.
And?
I found out the damn thing was still going. I couldn't believe it.
Sounds like you had some catching up to do.
It's like One
That would be
Piece.
a lot of volumes, huh?
Nah, apparently the author took a bunch of extended hiatuses, so
Oh.
the story had barely even moved.
That's a
Blessing
lot of
in
mangas.
disguise, I guess.
Not sure I'd call that a blessing.
Damn, you know what the worst part is? This was made before. I don't know if that's a reference to like Berserk, but that was made. This is definitely made before the author of Berserk passed away. If that was a reference to that, that could be a lot of mangas, honestly. The Berserk had a big hiatus. One Piece, I think it's been ongoing forever. Everybody say Dragon Ball, Hunter x Hunter. That made me laugh to the pole just pops on the ground. Yeah, it like legit just destroyed that pole. These things are supposed to be like able to stop a car, but they can't stop Ichiban from like tiger kneeing it. I don't know how I made that one break, but I did it. Okay, now let's finally hit that the arcade. Wait, we need to. God dang it, chat. It never ends. Well, let's unlock that Zao friendship because I don't wanna do that off stream and have you guys miss it. It's already maximal. We're already over here. Let's just get that. Hey, 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 hey. Leave me alone. Hey, hey. Damn, these guys. It's a reference to a lot of manga in development. I was thinking that, because I remember in particular, Berserk had a big one. All right, here we go. Let's talk to Zao. What's his sub-story going to be about? Or sub-mini story?
Yo, how goes it, Kasuga-kun?
Look at you. You're blending in already, Zhao.
You know it. Turns out drinks taste a lot better without bodyguards watching your every move.
Yeah? So that was the life of the former leader of the Yokohama Liumang.
That shit was dumped on me from the day I was born. Kind of a drag. Growing up knowing you had a fucking script.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing about alcohol is it tastes better if you complain while you're drinking it.
Oh, sure. Enjoy my childhood trauma. But I guess after all the shit you've been through, you've earned it.
Your dad led the Yokohama Lumang before you, right? What's he doing now?
Sounds like he might be dead.
He died a few years after retiring. Right in his bed. He's lucky he never got shot or stabbed.
Hey, yeah. That's a real achievement for a gang
It
boss.
really is.
Yeah, I guess so. He only managed it by sleeping with one eye open his whole life. No matter how you slice it, it's not a great way to live. I sure as hell didn't want to lead the Liumang. But Mabuchi, this shit was always up his alley.
This fat bastard.
You mean Laoma? What even happened to that guy? I haven't even seen him since we kicked his ass during the whole Omi Alliance
I
thing.
hate that guy.
Don't you know what the Yokohama Liumang does to traders? They use this filling that goes inside meat buns.
What? You serious? Right now Laoma is... Baoma?
You're fucking hilarious. But I was kidding. You think I'm the kind of guy who'd do that?
X, I've got your back either way. A, you're not the type. B, I try not to judge off looks. Well, obviously, I think I'm going to go with B on this one. Hunter x Hunter's author is infamous for always going on hiatus. Oh. Okay. I'm going to go B.
I don't want to make any assumptions, but you're making it hard, man. For real. Where's Laoma?
I did not turn him into a meat bun, Kasuga. That was a fucking joke.
Hey, I was hoping it was. But I also know if he did something real bad, you could be tempted to grind him up.
Well, he may not be inside a bun, but I never said I didn't put a bullet in him.
So are you admitting that you did now?
Oh, you're softer than any bun out there. Look at you all worried.
I just don't like the thought of that happening to people.
Even creeps like Mabuchi, who murdered your boss without a second thought.
Even creeps like him. All I wanted was to knock that guy's lights out and hand him to the cops.
But by the time his lights were nice and knocked out, the Omi showed up, and you never saw him again, did you?
You really did kill him, didn't you?
Alright, I'm bored of messing with you. I didn't kill him.
Oh, had a feeling you didn't.
Why is that?
Hard to explain, but I don't get that vibe from you. Not one bit. In fact, it always kind of felt to me like your hard-ass act was just a show for your boys. A front you put on.
That's a little harsh there, eh, Kasuga-kun?
You don't strike me as the type to lock guys up or torture them either. Especially one of your own.
Mabuchi is that guy, though. Mabuchi is totally that guy. Tortured everybody. Remember that shit?
He and I call the same place home. Nothing could make me take his life. But now, Songhui's in charge of the Yokohama Liumang. It's up to her to settle things if Mabuchi shows his face again. He's the reason Komijul's a pile of ashes, so I don't think she'll be treating him as nice as I would.
Probably not.
Which is why I gave Mabuchi the heads up and told him to leave Ijincho.
Really? Well, that's taking things into your own hands.
A few of his boys went with him, and I forgave the ones that wanted to stick around. It's a hard reset. Clean slate for everyone. Songhui was good with that.
You two are more generous than I thought.
Mabuchi brought in a lot of cash for us.
I guess
He was
so.
damn consistent about it. The fact that he kept a bunch of shit hidden from us was an issue, but I could deal.
So you knew about it and you just let it slide?
The guys from my dad's generation were pissed, for sure. Kept saying Mabuchi was breaking sacred laws.
Mabuchi is a
gang.
bastard, and he
What did they
deserves
expect
every
from
bit of that
sadist
asking
in
he
Japan's
got.
most famous gray zone. And that he'd have a moral compass or some shit.
Seriously.
How about we toast to Mabuchi, wherever he might be?
Well, He's no friend of mine, but what the hell? If you can cheer to him, I can too.
But I'll whoop his ass
Now
next
we're
time I
talking.
see him. How about that? I guess this whole conversation means we won't be seeing Mabuchi for the rest of the game. I hope so. I mean, I kind of hope we see him again just so we hear that battle theme again. We got a little stronger in our bond. Yeah, we'll cheer for his theme. How about that? I like that, chat. Okay, now, can we finally hit the arcade? That's all I want to do to end it. Found twice now. I was like, we hit him with a double. Okay, so here. Take the taxi there. Got it. Come on. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I just want to go to the arcade. The Nick arcade. Which should hopefully be in that Nickelodeon Brawl game. It better be in there. Speaking of which, chat, just off topic here real quick. Are you guys looking forward to that game? What character might you main if you do wind up picking it up, if it winds up being decent? I think I'm going to be a Reptar main if I do pick it up. Cat Dog or Reptar. I don't know who the other characters they haven't confirmed yet are. I think they've already leaked it. Like, these characters are the ones that are going to be in this. Might as well report while I'm here. Excuse me. They make a report. Nope, nothing to report. I'm good. Never mind. I lied. Sorry. Excuse me. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait. Not Koreatown? Wait, is that in Koreatown? Don't worry about that. It's okay. I got out of there scot-free. Did not look both ways before crossing that street. What is that noise? Hang on. Oh, construction's going on. I thought there was like somebody on a bike or something. I was thinking, is that like a bonus enemy we can take out and like get money from him or something like that? Welcome. Oh, hang on. Conversation first.
You want to stop by an arcade? I could use a breather.
Games, huh? They don't exactly bring back the best memories. My family was pretty strict on rules. I was only allowed to play an hour a day.
Damn.
Over even a minute, and my console would get cut in half or some shit like that.
Sounds like a Liu Meng household, all right.
They'd barely let me play, but it's not like that was enough to make me give it up. So I just sneak it and do my best not to get caught. And one night my VMU quit on
Oh
me
no!
You had a Dreamcast, huh?
Nice, I got that
was
reference.
the hardest thing I'd ever had to go through at that point. I learned a lot that day. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Nothing. Why don't we just keep going?
That right there is one of the best references ever. If you've ever had a Dreamcast, you have your VMU in and the battery's dead, every time you turn that thing on, beep! Yep. That will give you away so fast. That's perfect.
That feels pretty good.
He had a Dreamcast. You know he was playing Sonic Adventure, Crazy Taxi, or Soul Calibur on that thing. Alright, what do we got here? We got Fantasy Zone, Virtua Fighter 2. We got Claw Games. I'm not doing Claw Games again, chat. Nope. Not doing it. What are these? What is this? Just can't use this. Virtua, and Outrun. He was playing Seaman. If you're playing Seaman, you're gonna get caught. You have to talk to that guy. It's a dingy little arcade, ain't it? I guess we'll do some Outrun. Let's do it. My goal is to, oh god, is to make it to the end. Okay, let's see. So, accelerate is B. Wait. Brake. Okay, wait. What's change gear? That's what I need. Change gear. Okay. X to change gear. B to accelerate. What the hell control is these? Okay, let me RT to accelerate. What's brake? LT to brake. Oh, God, these controls are a little funky. Okay. I could change them. I'm gonna change them. Accelerate. Hang on. I'm trying in my head. Now, we'll deal. We'll deal. I can do this. Alright. That was extremely loud. Passing breeze, splash wave. Where's magical sound shower? There it is. I want to go with magical sound shower. Let's go magical.
Get ready.
Why is this so much louder than the actual game? Holy shit. I can't pause. Okay, I can. Ow. Sorry, chat. Let me lower that a little bit. Must be an emulation thing. Lower the volume a little bit. For some reason, that's extremely loud compared to the rest of the game. Chat, if it's still loud, let me know. I'll do what I can here. Hopefully that's a little better for y'all. Oh crap, shift gears. What am I doing? See, I got distracted by the loud volume. I forgot to shift gears. Okay. Okay, chat. You have to scream left or right in all caps before I get to the fourth. Which way do I go? Left or right? When it comes time to make the big choice, you must tell me. Okay, I can only glance at chat for a second, so where am I going? Left or right? Left or right? Alright, I'm going right. Yeah. You gotta be ready next time. Middle. Y'all trying to get me killed. Oh, I'm not gonna make this. It's already a bad run. The beginning kind of messed me up. I am not gonna make this. It'll be a miracle if I make this. So just so y'all know, chat. Just so you know. Hard mode is right. The more right turns you make, the harder the game gets. Left turn is the easier route. If you go, shit. If you go all left, you're gonna have the easy route. If you go all right, you're gonna have the hardest route. So I already gave myself already a hard time. Yeah, I'm not making this. Not making this. We're gonna try again if I wind up timing out, which I will. This is gonna be extremely close. I've already crashed once. You usually crash like once or twice, depending on how much of a lead you get on that time. Started off funky, so. How many of y'all played Outrun 2 though? Outrun 2 is one of my favorite. Okay, where am I going? Left? Right? Left? I'm gonna need y'all to scream it prematurely before it happens. I went left that time. I keep bringing to remind y'all, but there's like a delay between what I say and what you guys say. Checkpoint. Look at this. Beautiful. Where am I right now? Where is this? Switzerland? Okay, I'll try to remember to ask before I get there. So damn it! Okay, I'm definitely this here. Oh, did y'all not know that? Yeah, if you go left, it's easier. If you go right, it's harder. Oh, shite. So right now, if you stay in the middle, it's like medium difficulty. So one right, one left, I'm in the middle. Ooh, don't crash. No, don't crash. I can't afford to crash anymore. Okay, chat. I think we're getting up to the end here. Left or right? Right? I saw right. I don't think we're going to make it, though. I need 15 seconds to hit that sign. If I don't see those signs in 15 seconds, no, we're not going to make it. We failed. I blame the start with the volume. Alright, we're going to try it again. We're going to do it right this time. Yeah, there's no making that. You need at least 15 seconds to hit the exit. Crystal said no wonder I couldn't beat this game. I always went right. Yeah. Shit. You took the hardest route every time. Like I said, I have the Sega Ages version. Run smooth. Oh, baby. The Sega Ages version is great. Okay. Hang on. We're going to do this again. My goal, I will finish. Okay. Let's try again. Passing breeze or splash wave? I'll let chat decide. If left is always easier, why would you ever go right? For the challenge, of course. You also, there there's also different endings depending on which exit you get at the end. It's like Shadow the Hedgehog's route, basically. The harder the road you take, in my opinion, the better the ending. It's funnier. Someone said passing bleed.
Get ready.
Oh, well, I guess we picked that one. It picked for me. Let's get it. I did not see which one it picked. I think this is, hang on. Let me listen. I think this is passing breeze. Alright, let's do a perfect run this time, chat. This game is from my youth. If you guys ever get the chance, it's impossible to get it now because Ferrari license ran out from Sega years ago, decades ago. But Outrun 2 is a fantastic game that you should at least try once. And it has Richard Jake's remixes of Magical Sound Shower and Splash Wave and all that. And songs sung by the Sonic Arc, TJ Davis is her name? So it's literally like you're playing Sonic R2. It's like Richard, okay, where am I going? Left, got it. See? Screened it preemptively, I got it. Got your message. Now we're going the easy route. Where are we going? What magical land are we going to? I love the world of Outrun. These are all connected by roads. Like you can go from Japan to France to like Switzerland, all within the span of a road. This road trip never ends. In the Outrun world, the whole world's connected by a single road. No oceans. Like if you guys want a real good jam from Outrun 2, check out Night Flight. Or, what was it called? Life Was a War. Night Flight I recommend, because that's a damn good track. From Outrun 2. Okay. Slow down. See, you don't want to hit those sides. That would have been the end for you. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, where are we going? Left or right, chat? I'm turning up on the exit, I think. Where are we going? Oh, shite. Don't hit that truck. Hey, I'm done. Right? Left, right? Oh no, we failed. I messed up again. If there's no exit sign coming up in the next 10 seconds, it's over. Right. We're almost there. Almost. 2, 1. That cart. Oh my god, I'm blowing it. God dang. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more shot. Yeah, I went left and I went right and I died. Chat, normally I'm better at this game, but I think it's the sleepiness that's making it hard. There was a green truck that passed when I played. Really? Was that green riding that 18-wheeler, delivering plants to all the stores around the world? Scoot said this theme also plays on the PSO2 summer event last year. Really? Was it the actual like 8-bit, 16-bit version, or was it like the remix from Outrun 2? Okay, now do splash. You got it. One splash wave coming up. Splash wave? Okay. Focus full. For all the viewers, let's make this a ride to remember and not blow it. See, and Outrun 2 goes even harder. If you go manual transmission, it's super fun because you can like, excuse me, the way you drift. That game's all about drifting, where this one's more about like controlling and staying on the road. Outrun 2 is like the drift. If you played, actually, what am I talking about? You've all played Outrun 2, a version of Outrun 2. Did y'all know that All-Star Racing is basically just transformed with the Sonic skin? A little more loose than Outrun 2, but still. Outrun 2 is a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think and play this at the same time. It's a lot more refined, Outrun 2 is. But if you played All-Star Racing, you basically played Outrun 2. Same kind of controls, the way the drift handles in that game. Okay, where am I going? Left? Ah! No! That was a pink truck, not a green one that time. See, I can't be affording to hit the back of these goddamn vehicles. Hey, in fact, actually, I'm thinking about it. Wasn't the Outrun, yeah, the Outrun car was in All-Star Racing. Not transformed. It was Akira and Jackie riding the Ferrari from Outrun. Yeah, that was what that was. That was the Outrun and Virtua Fighter rep for that game. Damn, All-Star Racing really did have a good roster of Sega characters. At least compared to Transform. Transform had some good DLCs later. For Ryo Hazuki and all that. But they said All-Star Racing was going to have a really good cast. They're going to have like the... They said Toe Jam&O was rumored at some point. Vector Man was another rumored character they wanted. But I think either time fell through or they just couldn't make it happen. Echo the Dolphin was another one. They were going to really go all out for that one. Sadly, none of those characters also made the cut. But, oh my god, chat. I'm blowing it. I'm blowing it. It's over. I failed. Outrun was a bust today, chat. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Ditto. Man. See, chat, y'all remember when I actually cleared this game, though, right? It was a long time ago, but I could do it. I just can't do it today. Today is not my day. Damn. This game kicked my ass. Destroyed me. I stood no chance. And what's worse, I blew up my viewers' ears, thinking I could do it. Chat, I couldn't do it. I was not strong. Oh my god, stop! I tried to scroll my mouse over so I can adjust the volume again. My damn game went nuts. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna do for now. Maybe one claw game. I don't want to end on an L. Yeah, one claw game. I don't want to end on an L. Here. Well, just one, though. Just one. No more. I want a doggo. Give me the golden retrievey. No, wait, is that it? Where are you? You look like a golden retriever years ago. Get him. I got this. This is gonna be easy. Easy W, chat. Easy W. I got a doggo. Congratulations. I got a golden retriever. Now let's get this guy. I think he's a husky. No, that's not a husky. What is that? You look like a... You have the coloring of like a terrier. Like a bull terrier, almost. It's like a pillow pup. Yeah, pillow pet. Yeah, I think I was gonna say either like a Boston Terrier or something. French Bulldog. Close enough. Well, let's get one more. Let's get the other Goldie while we're in there. What's up, House Jr.? Welcome back. You're just in time to see the end as we get this good boy right here. Oh, he's perfectly balanced. Look at him being a good boy and cooperating. You're going right to in my pocket, I guess. We never know, we might need one. Congratulations! We did it. Alright, now that's a W I can end it on. I may not have beaten Outrun, but I sure as hell beat the Claw Machine 3-0. Chat, thank you all so very much for showing up today. I appreciate that. I'm probably going to do some off-screen grinding to make sure we're leveled up before we approach the next part of the story. Green said, making me want to go out and get stuffed animals in the other room. Got it from the zoo. It's one of those African wolves from the... Ooh, fancy. I haven't been to the St. Louis Zoo before. I should go whenever they do... they're probably open, but... You know, pandemic and all. What else? Yeah, I guess issue 42 of the IDW comes out tomorrow, so... depending on how the editing goes for that, because this is going to be a busy week as far as work is concerned. Like, actual work.
Thanks, Big Blue. Just 100 for you.
Thank you, Ruckus. Appreciate that. I forgot what I was saying. I really do need sleep. Yeah. Depending on how the review goes, we may or may not have a stream this Friday. But there will be a stream on Saturday. I'm determined to make up for the one we missed last Saturday. Like, yeah, I worked today. I wound up staying like an hour or two late at work today. I'm thinking that's going to be a thing throughout this week. So that plus editing is going to be a little tough. so we'll see. Yeah, it's a busy week. Try not to overwork yourself. Oh, don't worry about that. If I get too overcooked, I'll just say there's no stream, and I'll apologize profusely to all of you. But yeah, I won't burn out. I'll try not to. Let's raid Clockwork. Okay. Let me get that ready. Lately, the raids have not been working whenever I try them, so hopefully it works this time. Yeah, you just went through inventory day 2, Scoots? Yeah, we're doing a reset. A reset got moved from next week to this week, so we all got blindsided by that. So yeah. Busy week. How about you? In the meantime, guys, there we go. I think that's them. No, that's not them. Are you sure they're streaming right now? They're not showing up for me. Maybe I'm missing them. Hang on. I'm looking. I'm not seeing them. Am I blind? God, I am sleepy. Hang on. Wow. Okay, they are. It's just I'm blind and dumb, chat. Get sleep. It's important. And while you're at it, while you're getting that sleep, wash your hands, wear your mask, social distance, get vaccinated if you haven't already, and check out my video I just released on the channel today if you haven't already. My unboxing of some collectible Sonic pins and stuff I got the other day. I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna do something. I'll play some games or something before I go to sleep today. Alright, chat. In the meantime, I'll see y'all next time. Take care now. Bye!